But here we go again, yeah. I'm going strong again, yeah. I'm going long again, and I'm going hard. And here we go again, yeah. I'm going strong again, yeah. I'm going with the wind, and I'm going long. Hey, like a Hail Mary, full of grace. Cup is full, like my plate. Life is good, life is great. Hey, hey, don't wake me up. I got that dog in my cup, drowning out all of my fuck.
I believe.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here again. This is another episode of Park Car Talks. Thank you for watching that last episode, the one with Alex. Really appreciate everyone for checking it out, for liking, commenting, and everything. Don't forget to hit us with that notification bell so you can see every time we post. And also, don't forget to rate us a 5-star on Apple Podcasts and Spotify so we can get up the algorithm. You know, we're trying to make sure people see what we got going on over here at over here in Park Car Talks studio. You know what I'm saying? The headquarters. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate everybody again. Thank you so much. Side news that I got going on. We have new hats coming in soon, so I'll definitely start handing those out whenever I get those in. Have a good amount this time, so I'm gonna select the people that I hand them to. So
I think you're pretty close to 100 followers. I checked, you're at like 90.
Yeah, we're getting there. So that giveaway is also, if we haven't hit that by the time this one comes out, please, share with us. Tell all your friends so we get to 100 followers. I want to do this giveaway for people because I really do just want to hand them out. But I feel like if you win the giveaway, it's like it's even like a cooler experience. So get us to 100 followers. And like I said, don't forget to rate us a 5-star Apple Podcast and Spotify. But on this episode, ladies and gentlemen, we have a star-studded cast. The whole gang's here pretty much, and this is the day after Valentine's Day, so it's the Valentine's Day episode. Everyone's rocking the black and red, and we got our little drip on. You already know the vibes, but this episode I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all about the holiday, Valentine's Day, and y'all's experiences with it. The best Valentine's Day you ever had, the worst, and I have a couple questions that I want to get into a little bit. When we get further into the podcast, I have written down. But as of right now, it's kind of just like the Valentine's Day episode. I kind of want y'all's thoughts on the holiday and seeing what you think about it, because I don't like feel a certain way about it, but I kind of like have some opinions about it that I feel like, or it's a good topic to talk about. So, sorry, I didn't introduce everybody. Welcome. It's your co-host CJ with the boy Zachary and, Cam Juice. What's going on? Returning guests, they already know the boy and the one and only Andrea. This is her debut, Thanks for coming on the podcast. This is Isaiah's girlfriend, and Zay, you already know he's on the mic too. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing behind the scenes? And then of course we have the one and only Alex behind the scenes right now, shooting the little scenes behind it, the camera. But we'll get you on here. Don't worry. I want to hear your opinion on some things as well. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I guess like the first question is, how was y'all's Valentine's Day? Did y'all do anything special or? Most of us are single here, so it's kind of Valentine's Day is a little different for us. Yeah. But I guess we'll start off with you, Drea, since you're the one that's in the relationship, right? How was your Valentine's Day?
So I've never actually celebrated Valentine's Day as an adult.
Okay.
Something has always come up. Last year it was Snowvid.
It was.
It was Valentine's Day, but you know what? Zay did bring me some flowers and my
Shout
favorite
out the
candy.
boy. Yes, sir.
He was. And then this year he brought me breakfast.
Nice. Gotcha.
But he also had to work late, so we didn't really get to do it. So we're going to make up a day.
For sure.
But for me, Valentine's Day, you don't have to celebrate it on the holiday. It's
Okay.
too busy on the holiday.
Okay. I like that. What about you, Cam? How was your?
You know me, I just laid in my bed and
caught a vibe.
cranked one. No, I'm just kidding.
Had to rub one out.
Hey, yo, what?
Nah, but really though, I mean, for me, honestly, I've only celebrated Valentine's Day once with a significant other at the adult level. So like nothing middle school or anything like that. High school. But yeah. I mean, I just got some food, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
So yeah, nothing crazy.
Okay. What about you, Zach? What'd you do for Valentine's Day?
I mean, she ain't wrong. No, I set up my house like that.
Fuck, big house guy.
Rich
that's
guy.
right.
Rich guy. I forgot. Yeah, well, we'll talk about that in the
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
talk about it next episode. But
yeah.
I really didn't do shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do shit either. If y'all, I mean, y'all were all there. Literally everyone in here was at the Super Bowl party, so I got kind of lit at the parties. Had
Face
to work.
down.
Had to work the next morning at 6, so went to work and then got home at 3. Literally slept the whole day, so I didn't do shit. But of course, I was seeing all the stories of oh, Valentine's Day, did this, did that. It's cool. I don't mind it, but it's just kind of I feel like. I feel like Valentine's Day is kind of just a reason just to spend money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that
I
too.
feel like
Commercial holiday.
It shouldn't be there shouldn't just be a day where you appreciate the person you love and get them stuff. You know what I mean? That should be every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not just a specific day where you do it. So that's kind of my thoughts about. Yeah,
I
that's
feel
all
like
year.
Valentine's Day is more so for people who are dating, not people who are in a relationship.
You think so?
But it's also nice to, I never really celebrated as an adult. So for me, it's I would like to do it.
Yeah.
But I know it's super busy on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because everyone's doing something that day.
Exactly.
You know.
That's the
So-
thing.
All the
too.
boys making up for their past mistakes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is
Yeah,
I was
no
like,
cap.
hold on.
Wait.
Hold on,
But
hold on.
it's all the girls who are oh, he was nice. I should have been there.
Well, I mean, you don't even know people are dating sometimes until Valentine's Day.
That's
Like,
true.
Literally, it's crazy. It's insane.
true.
dude.
Oh, they were the-
HEB
Oh,
has
y'all
taught
were in a
me that.
relationship this whole time?
bro,
That's crazy.
What the hell?
Oh yeah. So Cam, tell us about the story about when a girl slid in your DMs and she had a boyfriend. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I was like, what? That's
Wait,
news to
he was
me.
about to
I
say
don't know
which
what are
one.
we talking about right now?
But no. Go on for what you said, Andre. I feel like it's one of those things you have to have a gift. It's basically you gotta get a gift if you're in a relationship, unless that person's like that and already. Because now it's hey, we've been in a relationship for 6 years now. Obviously we're doing something right.
Yeah.
But it's hey, you didn't give me something on Valentine's Day, so it's now you're in the doghouse because you didn't buy a gift on Valentine's Day. But
Shit, I'll take some fruit snacks. It's okay.
I was about to say, do y'all think that's not theoretically speaking, if y'all were in relationships, Zach and Cam, would you be upset if your girlfriend didn't get you anything for Valentine's Day?
Zach, you want to go first? Or?
Yeah, anybody.
You
Yeah.
got this.
Whoever,
From your
yeah.
long list of,
Would y'all be upset? Is that something that you care about?
What do you classify as a gift? Are you what do you mean by
repackaging the same?
That's another
Never
question.
mind.
I mean,
okay,
I
we'll,
mean,
all right, we'll get into it. I'll let
yeah.
you speak.
What do I don't know, bro. Cause I don't know when girls say that, oh, you gotta get pussy for. That's not a gift, bro. I promise you, that's not a gift.
I promise
what
you that in the right circumstances, it is.
Hey,
No,
sometimes
I'm
it's
just kidding.
I mean,
Sometimes
I
that
guess,
should be-
bro, but
that should be
that
needed.
I don't know,
No.
that's not a gift to me.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? I don't know,
Please
I,
don't be
I
making
understand it.
Scorpios.
There's no thought behind that.
Yeah.
Even if you put it on me,
Yeah,
there's no thought.
I'm not saying that you should be putting it on me, but if we're in a relationship and
Put it on.
you putting it on me as a gift, then I feel like our relationship isn't good. To be
Yeah.
honest, I don't know.
Well, no, most
No.
of the relationships that are just derived off of just
Set,
lust and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
sex is
and that's that's
There's
how
a medium.
That's
There
how
needs to be a medium.
That shit's
Yeah.
not it. At
So
all.
I don't know. I don't. That's not a gift to me.
Yeah.
So what if you're in a relationship with a girl and she's hey, I'm gonna wait till marriage?
Yeah, what would y'all
What?
do?
We even answered the original one.
You didn't even answer my question.
I know, but you brought in that and in that context, that's what I'm asking.
If
Oh,
you're
about,
giving the girl and
sex?
she says
Yeah,
she's
you're
gonna wait till
if
marriage,
she's not putting it on me, then I feel like we're not doing it right. That's what I'm what if you
I
know,
mean, bro, I don't really care about having sex or not.
I know,
to be
I
honest,
know.
but
I'm
I
just being a devil's advocate for what
yeah,
you said.
yeah. I mean,
Just go out and have a great
sure. I
time.
mean, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I feel like I don't really need to have sex to be to
Yeah.
care about. So because a relationship to me isn't about it's about more emotional.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
feel you.
about physical.
sure.
Obviously, I'm gonna be physically attracted to them, but like that's not what I'm looking for. Like yeah, like that comes with being in a relationship, but like I look for more like emotional support.
Gotcha.
And like if like
We'll
you
talk
support,
more about that.
Yeah, I mean you asked.
Yeah, no,
like,
I know.
My bad. I mean,
know,
I'm
but
kinda,
no.
But yeah, what about like? Do you care like, if a girl doesn't get you a gift?
So
for Valentine's
to
Day?
answer this honestly, it depends.
On what?
Because I'm like, if she's like one of those ones that like celebrates every holiday, like no matter what, like as ridiculous as some holidays might be, if she's like, hey, like we're celebrating every holiday, no matter like how big or small it is, and like I constantly been getting her like gifts like that, and then she's like, oh, like yeah, I didn't get you anything, like this is like another holiday, she didn't give me something. I'm like, all right, like
Okay.
that I'm just constantly providing and reciprocating.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's what I say it depends, but otherwise no, I don't care.
Okay.
For me, I really don't care at all.
Yeah.
I think the holiday's more for females, anyways.
For sure.
So like me as a guy, like I mean, I don't really care. I'd rather just your time and like just
hang
spend
out.
the memory for me is like.
All right, so my next question is kind of be. Damn, I mixed 2 words there. Say kinda and gonna be. But my next question is like, what do you look for like in like a like significant other? Yeah. So anybody wants to take a question first? Yeah.
Go ahead.
You want me?
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want you to go.
So
first.
is there like a top 5 or like just in like general, like where you get
Yeah.
like certain things?
Let's do top 5.
Top
like
5? Okay.
yeah.
So like you gotta be like caring,
Okay.
and like you this is what I'm wanting to do in life. Like you gotta be understanding as well. Just because like realizing what I'm doing now and I'm not in a relationship, like majority of my time is like kind of like not already taken up, but what I'm wanting to do in life and like where I know I'm wanting to be, it's like I need someone that's gonna like really understand what I have going on and like someone that's like supportive of what I do, So I guess that's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
It's funny because like I listen to a podcast and they talk about this, and what I'm about to say kind of like contradicts what they say, but I mean you gotta look good too, honestly.
Well,
like you know what I mean? Like you gotta be a little baddie,
Yeah.
like that's kind of like my one like so
Men are trash kind of thing,
men are
yeah.
trash comment, but
Yeah.
like I don't know, like I gotta be somewhat a little attracted to you.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean? Like for me to
Absolutely, yeah.
even want to like try to talk to
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
I mean, yeah, it might sound trash, but I'm just being honest. Like I low-key like a girl with some drip. Like you gotta have like some type of style, like
They be wearing Jordans.
some
and
swag
stuff.
to you.
some swag, you know what I'm saying? Like and not like what people say swag is with like just wearing like fucking dunks and like ones and shit. Like everyone does that. Like that's not swag to me.
Yeah.
Like if you're able to like look good and like you could dress however you want, like that's a plus, you know what I'm saying? Girl that's like funny. Like I gotta have someone that can make me laugh.
Yeah. Like schoolgirl laugh.
Like you're in the Xbox Live party chat and you're like fucking like
Bro,
stomach
like
starts
in
to hurt.
tears type shit.
Yeah, like your stomach starts to hurt. Like you feel like you're getting like a 6-pack type like laughing.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like that type of. And then
All I'm hearing is you describe Zach.
oh wow.
Hey yo, what?
Whoa.
I mean,
Hey, yo, what?
Shit. But
Yeah, we can cut that.
I mean, I feel like that's like kind of like the main things.
Okay, got you. Let's see, Andrea.
Why were you looking at him?
I don't know. I was gonna see who has a picnic next.
Oh, okay.
And I swear, if you do not describe Isaiah,
Then women are trash. No, I'm just kidding.
So tall, dark, and handsome.
a light skin with
Okay.
tattoos.
He's a brown boy with a bag.
You know, what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Let's go nap. Let's go nap.
Goddamn right
Gotta
he
boost
is.
him.
What?
Pretty much someone who's patient. I am Latina. We get hangry. So someone who's patient, someone who can make me laugh, and who isn't afraid to take me on a date, knowing that we don't have enough money for the date, but we make it by.
That's some real shit.
Hey, that's love right there.
That's some
No
real
cap.
ass shit.
That's some real
And
stuff.
low key, those were kind of my favorite dates.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
Some
yeah, for
20
real.
piece nuggets.
Bro, no.
Sharon.
McDouble.
10-piece? Oh, okay.
2 McDoubles and a large fry. Maybe a Sprite.
No.
That's live.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit.
That is some real shit.
Yeah,
That's,
that means you
okay.
don't you care for real.
Yeah.
And then we would hit up Half Price Tuesdays at the movies.
Of course. Gotta
Hey,
get
balling on a budget.
That
that's
shit
smart.
goes a long way for
No,
real.
for real, bro.
Look
y'all
at
go
us
think-
now. We're platinum
Yeah,
members at
exactly.
the movie theater.
You did.
That's
And we
it.
don't go on Tuesdays.
Yeah, come
Wow.
on, no, we don't even think about going on a Tuesday
dope.
no more because we shoot these fucking podcasts.
They
That's
rich.
why.
This is work.
Yeah, but- no, for real.
But all right, Cam, what about you?
It's 5, right? Or just
Or
whatever.
I
as
mean, if
many
you want to go
as you want.
7, because you
Okay.
got a long
I
list.
only said 4.
Me, honestly, off rip, first thing is understanding. You know what I'm
Okay.
trying to build with Carlos, Albert, y'all. It takes a lot of time, and then I'm also very like not into myself, but like I'm to myself. Like I'm fine being on my own. You know, just dealing with other life experiences, and I also have to get done what I need to get done personally. So that's the most important thing. Just 2, like go on again what CJ said. You have to look good. Like
Yeah.
that's at the end of the day. If we don't know each other, I'm not gonna just talk to you if you don't look good. There's nothing enticing for me to just go up to you and be like, oh, like let me get to know you if you don't look good. Like I'm not gonna want to get to know you on that level. I might be nice to you, but like on that level, it's not gonna be there. You know what I mean?
I understand. Completely.
Then the relationship aspect, just really, you just got to be someone that can show me that appreciative effort. We can be doing something super fun, getting lit, or we could be at home and you're in the bed watching, you know, because girls like to watch Sex in the City, watching Sex in the City, and I'm watching.
Is that from experience or what?
No memes, but that's from like
the food.
you know what I'm saying? Like girls watch Sex in the City. I'm on the game with the boys in Discord and Yacht Club. You dig? You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
Like just having fun, and like they're cool with that. And then I don't know, bro. Just someone that shows interest in all the stuff I want to do. Because like y'all knowing me, I have a lot of different interests.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that y'all would like. People would be like, it's off the wall.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
and same thing with her. Like I want her to like show me stuff. Have some drip too, like
Really?
yeah. Like you just gotta be like you gotta be unique, like yourself, like how we're ourselves.
Yeah.
If
You
they
gotta
can
be
do
confident.
yes, and if they can do and that for sure.
I was
Like,
gonna say,
that's the
yeah.
most
Confident
important
in their
thing.
own skin.
Because like for me, I'm very social, so like if I go do something or go out and stuff, like I don't want you being like insecure.
Being
I hate to
pissed off.
use that word, but like I'm not really like trying to get on other people or whatever. I'm just friendly. You just gotta be. I want you to do that too. Whenever
Yeah.
we go to stuff, I don't want you to be all on me like a puppy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what
So,
you mean.
Yeah, that's my things.
But what about you, Zach? It was your question, so.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think, you know, be able to take a joke. Like, you know, I be saying some outlandish shit sometimes.
You have to in this friend group.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure, all of
for
us.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have
Have
tough.
to
You
in
gotta
this
have tough
friend
skin,
group.
low key.
Yeah, I was like, you know,
It's like tough love, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
But
like.
honestly, when y'all aren't showing that tough love, it's kind of like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
What
That mean-
happened?
that
Like,
means
he's
that
not
means
fucking
we
with
like-
you no
That means
more.
we like you then. I mean,
I know.
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
that's how it is.
I was like, you know, be able to take a joke, like, don't get offended about stuff, because, I mean, you've met my family, like, my dad's like that, like, they be saying some
Oh,
shit that even I'm
hilarious.
like,
yeah, they're hilarious.
yeah,
bro.
like, I be
I
saying
love your
some,
family, bro.
yeah,
yeah, they're hilarious.
I be saying some outlandish shit sometimes, but all of a sudden, like, they
I
be
need to
saying
meet
some
them.
stuff, and I'm
You're
like,
live, bro.
hey, yo, like,
Yeah.
you did not need to say that.
Look, they just show us
Nah,
their
for real.
confidence skills, okay?
oh,
Yeah.
they be,
They're like, my 6'4" son can protect me.
Yeah, facts. I can
got-
say whatever I want.
I gotta tell you about that story later, but yeah. So I think like be able to take a joke. That's probably like number one.
Okay,
I have to be like kind of physically attracted to you, like
for sure.
like
That's like a must, though, in everybody.
I swear,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it
was
doesn't
about to say
have-
like,
it's probably not everyone's like ideal. Like,
Yeah.
you're attractive,
yeah,
but that's important in a relationship.
like
Yeah.
I ain't saying you got to be like a freaking baddie or anything like that, but I'm saying like I just at least got to be physically attracted to you.
yeah,
Yes.
Because I'm like, you know, physically attracted doesn't get like the conversation started, but you know how you are as a person is gonna keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
It also makes temptation like less of a thing.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
They look good. So.
Yeah. So, so yeah, physically look good. You know, kind of, you gotta have your own hobbies. Like, you know, I'm gonna put you on to what I like to do. You can put me on to what you like to do.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's see. That's, you know, kind of sympathetic and caring. And then someone that's like, you know, not afraid to kind of go out of their way and like help others. So yeah, I think that's my list right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that.
Yeah, that was a good
Y'all
question, Zach.
surprised me.
Yeah, that was a good question. So I actually have a question for you as well.
What's up?
You know, this is the Valentine's Day episode, so I'm just gonna bring like little relationship or like dating questions and shit. So one of the questions that came up to me at work the other day is, you know,
Really?
as a man, you know, I feel like we're not. I kind of feel like we're kind of obligated to pay for
Dates?
dates whenever we go
That's a
out.
good one.
So
That's a good
I
one.
don't
I kind of wanted to
believe in
hear
that.
y'all's thoughts on that. I mean, because the question came up to me, and it was one of those things where it's like, oh, if you go on a date with a girl, are you gonna pay for her? And my answer was, of course, if I ask a girl on a date, I'm gonna pay for her. That's my thing. But then again, the flip side of that is I have never seen a girl ask a guy on a date. At least me personally.
Like you never seen it like happen?
I mean,
I feel like
guess,
y'all have recently
well, I mean,
with old boy. I don't want to air his business out, but
Nah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Rainy.
Essentially.
That wasn't like really date. That was more like a one night stand that turned into
But
a couple night stands.
Okay, okay, that's
okay.
that's another question that I want to because
Okay.
that happens.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I don't know. Like, I feel like it's just like a girl's not gonna come up to you and be like, "Hey, do you," or at least, I mean, it doesn't happen
Some
to
do,
me.
but
It doesn't
most
happen. It
don't.
happens
Most
to a
don't.
couple
No, it's rare.
every
Yeah,
now and
most
then.
don't.
But
You
like,
have to be like a special breed.
you know what I'm
Be
saying?
that guy.
But a girl's
Yeah.
not gonna. What I was trying to say is, obviously, a guy is expected to pay for a girl whenever a guy asks a girl out. If a girl asks you out, are you gonna expect her to pay for you?
I would.
Like a
That's
girl,
just
if girl's
me.
like, "Hey
Yeah, I get
Cam,"
what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
want to go on a date with you. Are you gonna expect her to pay for you?
No, honestly, just because like the way everything is, like most guys, like I know girls are independent, but like the way it's set up, like most guys take care of their wives, they take care of the kids, they take care of their family. When you ask a girl on a date, you pay. A lot of the times like that. So I mean, I've definitely there's been instances where like someone has asked me to hang out. I don't know if I'd say it's a date, but I guess, and asked me to hang out or whatever. We'd hang out or whatever, go get food, do something. I learned from experience because like there's been times where that happened, and then like we'd pay, and then like I'm over here looking like a fucking lost boy. What the fuck?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what
But
you mean.
I've like gotten to the point like I learned from experiences. So I'm taking my card out. I'm about to pay. Either they do it, they let you pay, or a lot of the times, especially if you eat and it's like your first time meeting them type deal or hanging out, a lot of times girls will pull their card out too, and they'll be like, we can just split it, or like they'll pay for their portion. So I mean, it just kind of depends. I do think if you ask a girl, like, you should pay the first,
yeah.
at least the first time.
Yeah.
Like I hate when dudes are like, I don't want to go on dates, so I don't want to waste my money. Like, you're not wasting your money. Like, a lot of times if a girl really messes with you, she will pay for you a lot of time, or she'll be like, oh, I got this. Like, we go get drinks. You get the first
I'll
round.
pay
She'll
for
be like, oh, I'll get the next round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially as an adult. Maybe when we were younger.
Yeah.
But now as an adult, with everyone having their own jobs, most of the time girls.
That
do
also
pay too.
begs the question too: is like, you know, why are you asking a girl on a date if you don't even like them like that? You're not willing to pay for them.
Or if you don't have the money, like honestly, like
Yeah.
you should not be asking a girl
Yeah.
on a date if you can't.
That's
afford it
and that's what I
to
would say
pay for
too.
it.
Like, obviously, if I ask you on a date, I'm in a like a financial stage where I'm like, all right, I could pay for you.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
like, there are some people that just go on dates to just try to see what's
Yeah,
up. So
YOLO.
they're they're gonna they probably not even thinking about that. They're probably I'll probably just pay for myself. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
what do you think about that? The whole
I mean, am I expecting it? No. But like, I think also just my like rule in general, and that like obviously it does apply to a lot of things, but like it depends on who like asks who.
okay.
So like, you know, if you're at like the guy asking girl, then you should pay for it. Like the girl should pay for it, but like, am I expecting that? No. Because like Cam said, it's like,
Just nowadays.
yeah, just nowadays that on top of that, it's like, you know, if you set the bar low, like you won't get surprised.
Okay.
So you gotta be prepared just in case on the spot.
Okay, Drea, since you're a girl's perspective in this, let me ask you this question. When a guy asks you on a date, are you expecting them to pay for you?
depending on how far he took the date in the initial conversation. If it
Okay.
was just dinner and movies, then yeah, hey, I expect you to pay. But if it's like, oh, we're doing something for brunch, and then me and my friends are gonna go bowling if you want to come, then it's like, all right, I'll pay for myself if I go bowling, but like I expect him to pay for brunch.
Okay.
But also on the other hand, I do expect a girl to pay for the guy. That's just
Really?
because my parents taught me that.
Okay.
They told me if you're gonna take someone on a date, they were cool with me being a lesbian. They were like, if you want to explore and you want to take someone on a date, you have to be the one to pay.
I'll just laugh. I'm like, I say you about to get replaced.
There's a whole reason.
beg
My
your
dad
pardon?
was like, I want you to be a lesbian just because I will never have to deal with pregnancies. And I was like, okay, I guess, Dad.
Wrong, I guess.
I disappointed him then. But
Wait, is you trying to tell something?
no, I'm not pregnant.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Thought you were announcing something.
Yeah, I
on the
know. I was
podcast.
like,
No,
this is a hell of a time to be announcing something.
Let's go, Drea.
After she's had another YOLO! No, I was kidding. That's fucked up.
Funny as shit.
That's fucked up. But like personally, from my parents' perspective, because they did give me that option to like explore other places. So meaning I would be the ones asking people on a date. And he always told me, he's like, if you're asking them, I expect you to pay. So my dad was just like, no, we're not doing this bullshit about you being a spoiled little princess.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to pay for them too. Unless y'all decide on going half before.
Gotcha.
So,
Hey, could you come in here, sir?
yeah, I want to hear
Could
your
you come in here,
perspective.
sir? Yeah, we're inviting the one and only Alex. Come here. I want you to
Certified lover boy with a 999.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome the one and only.
I'm not used to being in front of the camera.
Thanks for
I'm not used to
coming on
it.
again.
What's up?
So I mean, you've been listening to the conversation.
No.
So what do you think about that?
What was the question?
If you ask a girl on a date,
Yeah.
are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm taking the bill.
Okay.
Period. Yeah.
If a girl asks you on a date, do you expect her to pay for you?
No.
Okay. And it's something. Are you when in a relationship, or I guess like when you're dating, like after how many dates is it like how you say it, acceptable to ask a girl to pay for you?
Ask a girl to pay for you?
Or not ask a girlfriend to pay for you, but like be like split it or something. Like I've been paying all like 10 dates for you and you ain't paid for shit yet.
Maybe-
Like when is it like a
Bro, okay, I just feel like that just depends on circumstances.
Yeah.
Because,
Okay.
like, I've never gotten to that point to where I've been dating or talking to someone or, like, I've been paying for so much shit.
Okay.
And then, like, I've had to ask. It's
Okay.
always been, like, even if I know they didn't have a lot of money, they either would pay for that date we went on or split it, or they'll do certain things like bring you food or, like, so it, like, evens out
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've never have gotten to that point to where
Yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like I'd have to be kind of mad to do that too. Like, I don't know, like you'd have to be like, I'd have to be taking you out, and then the only time you ever reply to me is when I'm like, hey, let's go get food.
Yeah,
so you're getting a
low-key,
meal.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if it gets to that point, then I'd probably say something, but I wouldn't let it get to that point though. So.
okay? Understandable. Same thing.
I like what he said, yeah.
Same thing. Is that how you feel too?
Oh, like about like bringing that question up.
Yeah. Or like, would you
I
ever
don't
bring
think
that
I don't
question?
think I'd ever bring it up, bro.
I don't think I would
Ooh.
let it get to
Yeah,
like. I think if
yeah,
it gets to
yeah,
that point,
yeah.
then like you shouldn't even be like
Yeah.
really talking.
If you
to them.
have to ask them,
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, CJ, what would you
Shit.
think?
What I think?
Because I've been in like my adult relationships have been longer than just a couple months.
Yeah.
So, what would you think?
Bro, I mean, like, it's hard for me because I've never really been in like a serious relationship like that, so where we're going on dates consistently. Like, we'll go out to eat like every now and then, but I don't know, like, I was kind of raised as well as like the type of guy where I'm gonna pay for you, but best believe you're not gonna use me as a free meal ticket. Like, I don't.
Some girls
I don't
do
give
that.
a no. Yeah, and I know,
But
and
it's
that,
obvious. I feel like.
no, it is
that.
obvious, but like
that.
I'm just like the type of person
that
where
shit.
like if I even see that coming to that point, like I'd probably be like yo, like you're kind of using me for like my money right now. You know what I mean? Like I'll be completely honest with the girl.
Absolutely.
Like
Women are
I'm just straight
trash.
up with people. Like I don't really I'm the type of person, if I have a problem with someone, like I would want them to tell me about it, or I'm gonna tell you about it and like not talk shit about it behind your back. So like I don't know, like it was just a question that I thought of because I know this happens to people, and like I know like there's girls out there that really just use guys, and like vice versa. You know what I mean? So I mean, it works both ways. But
Tragedy.
just trying to see what y'all's thoughts about it. I mean, I really don't. I feel like I can't really have an opinion just because I've never really been in like relationships where I'm consistently going on dates and shit like that. So that's kind of why I had y'all on here, you know, for life experience. I guess Zay, what's your thoughts on that? Would you
Y'all
ever
gonna
let
let me air out the room?
would you ever let that happen, or is that something that you're pretty like?
I mean, honestly, I feel the same way like how y'all do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let it happen. I'd let my, I guess voice be heard after a certain while.
Yeah.
It'd be like, hey, I'm, what's good? I've been paying for all these dinners.
Yeah, what's going on?
To the point.
All right. Yeah. Since we talked about it earlier, because this is the present and like this is the repaying that a lot of girls give to guys. Do you think if they just like had sex with you, is that enough for you to like be in like the relationship? Like,
Dude, that shit's a cop out, bro. Like,
no, dead ass.
Yeah,
Like, because
no,
they can be like,
no,
oh, I'll
like-
just throw it back, or I'll suck you up, and it's
No,
like, bro, like,
I mean,
I don't know, like,
Like you basically like prostituting yourself out for some food.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
dead ass.
Like dead ass. Like you're basically like
that's
prostituting
funny.
yourself out. You're like,
So-
hey, like I'll suck you from the bag, but like you gotta take me out. You gotta take me out to like freaking Chipotle or something like that.
You,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
you better
but
pick up.
dudes be doing that shit.
They do.
Damn, they
That's
do
what
that
I'm
for
saying.
just
Like,
Chipotle?
We can talk about if it's right or wrong.
Just
I'm just saying.
I don't
No,
think
it
girls
happens
are
for
doing
sure.
it just
Yeah.
for Chipotle.
Huh?
I don't think girls are doing it just for Chipotle.
Nah, but dude, I feel like girls that are
Like
like
girls you
fucking
know.
dudes for meals are like getting like that fucking prime rib from Perry's.
Yeah,
Shit like
shit,
that.
they better be.
exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
even then, I don't know. Like,
Shit, you better not be going to McDonald's getting a fucking McGangbang and fucking
Bro,
sucking
imagine-
someone up. Like, I would hope
I'll
not.
suck you for 20 nuggets, bro.
20-piece McNugget, you know what I'm saying? Like a
That
hot
girl
and
must be
spicy.
down
Come on, bro.
bad.
But honestly, I wouldn't even like. I'd be like, no.
No.
Like,
No.
I'd hear it's
No.
free. Like,
No.
no,
You don't even gotta do it either.
Just don't talk to me.
Hey Cam, you know what that is?
What,
Toothless activity.
bro?
Facts.
Honestly,
That's that
bro.
crackhead activity.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. A situation like that,
Yeah.
I personally would not be in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Like, because I would know, like, if you're that down bad, I'm not gonna judge your situation at all. But like,
That's not for me.
handle your shit first before we even talk. Like, you
know
don't
what
need
I'm
to be
saying?
talking if you're struggling to feed yourself.
But that's
You
the
know what I'm
thing.
saying?
People don't do that, sadly. People don't have common sense, and they're like, I feel like a lot of people nowadays just get in relationships to say they're in a relationship. Like, they don't take care of themselves first, and they don't make sure they're in a good space before they try to talk to someone.
absolutely.
Because that's my thing about, and like, I mean, not saying this is the only reason why I haven't been in a relationship, because I didn't know who I really was, but like,
That's good.
I'm at a stage in life right now where like, if I find someone I really like at this point, then I'll probably like try to see what's up. You know what I mean? But like before, it was just kind of like, oh, whatever. Like, it's gonna be there because I was trying to find myself as a person and like find out what I wanted to do in my life. Because my whole thing with like being in a relationship, it's like you're bringing in someone else that like has a whole completely different perspective of life, and now you're having to get to know each other, make sure like, oh, I hope I don't do this because this makes them mad, and like it's just like stress.
You gotta make some sacrifices.
Yes.
It's like everyone has to make a sacrifice.
Yeah, so like if you don't know like you're true to yourself, and like you're like you're not one of those like, there's, you know, like everyone has their baggage and stuff, and that's something that I'll never hold against anybody, because we all have things in life that we had to go through. But like, I feel like you kind of got to find yourself first before you try to get in a relationship, at least. And like, that's what you're saying. A lot of people don't do that, sadly, you know, like their financial situation or whatever it may be. It's one of those where like, you know, I want to make sure I'm a good spot before I try to like actually start talking to someone.
That's a great point.
That's very good though.
So I got another question I just thought of.
Let's hear it.
So how long before you cut it off that like, you know, you're talking to someone and y'all haven't gone on any kind of date, like it's just y'all just texting like, you know, back and forth day after day, but there's no progress like meeting up or anything like that. At what point do you cut that off?
Dude, so there's so many like stories that y'all's questions are bringing like so many real life situations I've been in.
We get it, Cam.
No,
We
no,
get
not like
it.
that.
I know, you got juice. It's okay.
Not like that, but
Let's
bro,
go.
like there's so many girls, like dead ass, bro. There's so many girls that will add you on Snap or like text you or like you match with them on a dating app and y'all will just talk and then you like, oh, so when are we gonna hang out, whatever, and then they don't respond, but then they respond the next day, like they just continue to, especially on Snap, it's bad. They just send you one fucking picture or video and y'all have been talking and then it's like, bro, like. At what point?
We doing what?
That mac and cheese, huh?
At like what point are you gonna be like there was girls like that would hit me up and they would just be like, yo, like there's a picture or whatever and we'd talk a little bit and I'd be like, let's hang out. Then they wouldn't reply. Then they would snap me later and I'm like, bruh, like I'm not finna just keep asking that or keep talking to you. Like you're not even my friend.
Yeah.
Like so like but girls do that. It's weird as fuck. I don't know why, but like what the fuck? Like you have no
Attention.
intentions. Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
They just want attention. That's it.
I know, and it's a disease.
Yeah.
But
Do anything for clout.
Yeah. What about you?
did you want to cut it? No, you're good.
So probably, I don't know, probably like a week or two.
Damn, that's fast.
Low key,
Well-
but some people you can tell.
Okay, yeah, a week or two,
Both.
like depending on circumstance.
Yeah, it just depends. Like if some people are really like dead ass busy as fuck
Yeah,
too.
some people are like going through shit. So
Yeah. That
it's like
too.
it depends.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Were
agree
you
with that.
open about the fact
Yeah.
that you told me, hey, I'm kind of going through some shit, so I'm not available. I'm not gonna hold that against you.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm saying it's just simple as
Yeah.
that.
Well, shit. I mean, there's even been instances where like I've went on a date with a girl and then like a week later they kind of ghost me and then like they're back with their boy. Like what the fuck? Like,
Okay, that shit's rude.
like it's weird as fuck.
I have a question for the single men that we have in the headquarters right now. So you know we're all about to be 25, or we already are 25. Are y'all nervous that y'all are still single right now?
Good question.
Whoever can answer, I don't.
Nah, negative. Negative Ghost Rider. It's still early, bro. We're still young as shit.
Go.
I say by 35.
Damn.
What the fuck?
35.
Bro, I'm trying to have a kid by then.
Do you
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying.
Do you ever
I say
add
latest-
the age?
latest
No, do you
35.
ever add the age though? So like 35 times 2, you're gonna be at what, 70? When your kid's 35, do you really
No,
want that?
I don't. No, I
Yeah,
don't care.
fuck that.
I don't care.
You don't
For
care.
real.
You don't care.
I
But
don't
like,
care.
Bro, you about to be a senior citizen
Okay.
Like, I
at their
wanna
senior prom.
Like I
I
still
wanna
need
be-
my
I wanna
mama.
be chilling.
Actually, come on. Hey, actually,
I want to be chilling while my
I mean, yeah.
You're right, you're right, you're
Hey, no,
right,
no, no.
you're
Don't
right,
don't
you're
don't
right,
have
you're
us
right.
peer pressure you
Yeah,
into
you're right.
it.
No,
it's
no,
you.
no, no, no,
It's
no,
your
no.
answer.
Your
You
opinion
know?
is
I
your
know, but
opinion.
you're right though. It makes sense.
Like, my
I see
parents
why.
are like,
Yeah.
they're like, my
I wanna
mom's not
still
even
be-
55
yeah,
and
you're
like
right.
I'm already.
I still want to still be kind of young and do
Yeah.
shit with them.
They're like
you know
doing
what I'm
their
saying?
thing now.
Yeah.
How old were your parents like when they had you?
My mom was 25. My dad's 23.
So like our age right now.
But I feel like it's more normal back
Yeah.
then. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
What,
it's-
what is normal now? You think?
dude, who knows?
Early, right?
Bro,
Dude.
when
Not
people be
that
having-
normal's
and there's
over.
nothing wrong with having kids
17.
early. Like,
No,
don't get me
no,
wrong.
no.
But,
I mean,
like,
my mom had me
yeah,
young,
exactly.
so-
But like, it for our age, it's hard. Like 25.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I would be married right now, especially when I was in college and the girl I was with and stuff like that. But I mean, now it's just harder to date. I wouldn't say I'm scared. It's just harder to date. Like more people, you know, 25, like people have kids, people are in long-term relationships, people are getting married, people are engaged, like people have kids. That is a factor.
That-
like
that
you know
is-
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And like I told you, which is another question we can get into, but like the age of the kid matters. I'm not gonna talk to a girl that's had a kid and the kid's 1 year old. You're still in contact on a weird maybe level with your baby daddy. I'm not gonna get involved with that. So yeah, we go. That's my
But that's
perspective.
respectable though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very respectable.
Are you nervous that you're still single?
Oh, no.
No.
Get that so close to my face.
This is when a lot of
Getting
people.
excited.
Don't act like you don't like it.
This is when a lot of people though realistically start getting into serious relationships. Like
Yeah.
25 to 27 is kind of where you find people.
I mean, on top of that, I think it's also kind of like where people start settling down. On top of
That too.
It's like,
chilling and shit.
yeah, it's like, you know,
They're finding who they are.
you start staying more and wearing more and how's that trick? No, I'm just kidding. But I think it's just I'm not really worried. It's like, you know, whatever happens. But I think my hard cap's gonna be like 30.
Like if you're 31 and you're like, damn, I'm still single, then that's when
Yeah,
you're
then
gonna-
that's like, you know.
I'll be talking shit about people like
Yeah,
that.
that's like red alarm to me. That's like
For sure.
fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, we're at like our prime right now, really.
Yeah.
Like if you really
No,
think
for
about it,
sure.
like we're kind of starting to get into a point where we're starting to get more established in our jobs, and like we're kind of figuring out what we want to do. So it's like, I'm kind of chilling, but of course I want to have a kid by like 30, low key. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me
Or,
too.
like, you know what I mean?
Me
Like
too, bro.
latest,
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You know what I mean? Like
And that's soon.
like that, and that's why like I don't know if y'all remember, but I had asked that question on your podcast about how you would raise your kid, because bro,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. Like we're gonna have kids soon. Like like it's kind of scary to think, but like, and then this is like I told y'all in that podcast, like I just like to think about stuff to try to like be prepared for it, because if I'm not, then it just like stresses me out really like a lot. So it's like I just try to be like one step ahead in life and just try to figure out like, all right, this is how I'm gonna act whenever this happens. But no, honestly, like I'm kind of chilling right now. Like I said, like I feel like I'm the same way with you, Zach. Like if I get to like 30 and I'm like, shit, like I'm still single. Like I need kind of like what's going on, and yeah, I don't know. I need to do something. I need to do something.
Right.
It's hard to do something.
It's just harder to date too.
It
bro.
is.
Like it's already getting harder to date.
Yeah, honestly, like I feel like at this point, like for us, like you said, you're having kids, or you already have kids, or you're having kids, you're finding that person that you want to settle down with. It's like that's why I asked y'all this, because it's a question that I feel like some people like think about. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like why am I still single? You know what I mean? Like what's going on? Like is it me?
Why don't they love me?
Yeah, like what so.
Why don't they
But I
love
feel like that's just something like you
also
got to figure out as you kind of get to know yourself more, and like
Careers, all that stuff. Like that stuff will take a hold. Like you said with this, like you're gonna be so busy working and this, and it's like you don't even have time to date sometimes.
So
So
it just needs to be like right place, right time type of thing, really. And so like that's why like I'm kind of chilling right now.
don't force a vibe. You
Yeah,
know?
like never that. Like I've never been the type of person to try to force shit. So I just try to let it happen organically, and if it happens, it happens.
Don't catch one.
Yeah, if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Vibe.
So, but yeah, no, that was one of my questions I had, and I guess going into, or like diving a little deeper into that, we were talking about like having like kids and shit, right? Is this like, when is like the cutoff age for y'all? I guess since we were talking about it earlier, what y'all's cutoff age for like are you gonna get to the point where like, damn, I'm too old and I'm not gonna have kids, or is it something where like it doesn't matter how old I am, I'm gonna have at least one kid? Like, what is y'all's mentality for that? Like,
I've definitely thought about not having kids just because like with what I want to do.
What you wanna do,
but
yeah.
also like know my genes are good, and like I want to see like what I make. Like,
Yeah.
no, for
No,
real.
no, dude,
And,
I know
like,
what you mean.
And like I didn't play D1, so if I can have like a boy and he like into, I want to see if that's possible. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I
so,
understand.
kind of that thing, and then like my cutoff age would be probably like 32, like
Okay.
30 to 32. Like 32's buffer years, but then after that, bro, like I'm not trying to be no old parent. Like I might just take the L.
and just be like, oh, damn, I'm not gonna have kids.
Yeah.
Like on some Skip Bayless type shit.
Like yeah, if it happens, it happens. But like I just don't want, like I know people who have kids at 40, bro, and I'm not trying to have kids at 40.
That's what I'm saying. Say that's like your second kid. That's when you have your
Like my mom had Carlin at 35, and that was the last kid.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's a good, like, yeah.
yeah.
What about
So
y'all? Is there like an age for y'all, or are you pretty comfortable with having a kid when you're like 40, 50?
Oh, okay. Honestly, probably 35. Just because, like, with my family, it's like, it's a weird, like, as far as my uncles and my dad goes, like that, it's like, it's a weird, like, life expectancy. It's like either you die when you're, like, in your 50s, or you live to be, like, 70. So, that's like, 35, I'm like, I'm cutting it off, because I'm like, if I'm unlucky and I, like, something happens to me at 50, then now I have a kid that's, like, 15, that's like, yeah, that's that. So, probably 35, though. Yeah.
Makes sense. You're working all the time. You're tired. You want to raise a kid your whole life.
Yeah.
Like, or not like that, but like multiple. I guess I don't.
He's nervous.
Are you camera shy?
Or like, I don't even know how to say it. I don't know.
But I know what you mean. Like you don't want to be like getting old and like having to raise like a kid.
Another
like,
one, yeah.
Yeah.
And you old as shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
You-
my parents.
you-
for
It's just
real.
like,
They had my sister when I was 16, about to turn 17. And that shit is crazy. Because
Yeah,
I'm
that is
like,
crazy.
me and, like, my brother's about to leave the house.
Yeah.
If we want to leave the house. Like,
Yeah.
He's about to be 18 next year.
Yeah.
And it's like, they still have one who's still in elementary school. That's
Yeah.
fucking weird to me.
That is a little weird.
Like,
So-
I think that's what's preventing me from having kids so young.
Yeah.
Is because it's like, why would I want my sister and my baby to be, like, years apart?
Yeah.
No,
It's
for,
I
just
know what you
weird.
mean.
Yeah, it is
no,
weird.
for
So-
sure.
So do you have a cutoff age, or do you have a point in time when you're like,
For me, I would say 34, 35.
okay,
Because that's when my mom had my sister. She was fine. Like, that's perfect. It's not 40. There's no, like, risks.
yeah,
So.
Would you rather have kids like back to back? Not back to back, but like for example, me and my brother and sister are 4 years apart.
Yeah.
All of us, which is
Okay.
is,
It's like
is, is
restarting
cool as
every
hell.
year.
So
Yeah.
like my parents get to like Colleen's in college, I'm out, and Carlin's in high
Yeah.
school. So it's
Yeah.
like different
One at a
phases.
time
Different-
type
Yeah.
shit. low-key.
So they planned it, I think, perfectly.
That- yeah.
Or would you? A lot of people will have like a kid, and then they'll have another kid relatively quickly, and then they'll be like either a year or some change or 2 years apart, and then they won't have any more kids. They'll have two and be done, but they'll be close like that. So like
I would
Kinda
wonder how your parents did it,
Yeah.
honestly, for
Kinda
or
like-
like, cause I had a big gap between my brother and I,
Yeah.
but that was on some like, you know, my parents were young, so like they didn't want to have a kid
Yeah,
until I
yeah,
was old enough to like
yeah.
help out and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was 9, about to be 10. So me and my brother are, yeah, he's 15. Yeah, 15.
Is he really?
Carry the
Carry
one.
the six.
yeah. So when you're
Yeah, I'm about to be 25.
so
So,
when he's 21, you're gonna be what? Yeah, it's a little.
it's like how you said with you, Jerry, like y'all are 16.
We're
so
9
that-
years apart.
Yeah. Oh, you thought you said 16.
Well, me and my brother are 9 years apart. Me and my sister are 16
oh,
years
okay,
apart.
yeah.
We're
So,
all 9 years apart from each other.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
It does
Dude,
suck
I was
because
the fucking babysitter.
yeah, same.
That's the
So,
part that sucked the most.
I wish I had like a closer. I mean, I'm still pretty close to my
I always
brother.
wanted someone closer in age.
But yeah, I always wanted someone closer in age to me, just because I feel like we'd probably
You
just
go
be,
through some shit
Yeah.
together.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like seeing Conley get older and like when he turns 21 this year, and then like because like we already go out now, but like taking him to go out as he's 21 and I'm like only 25, like
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
like
gonna
yeah,
lie.
you're
That's-
you're pretty established in
Yeah.
life. Like
Then
you
I
could
can,
like
like-
hook them up. Yeah,
yeah,
that's,
like,
that's
we're
cool,
gonna go to
bro.
Vegas. It's like it's gonna be cool, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? You know, I just realized everyone in this room has siblings except for me.
Oh, damn.
Really?
I just realized that. Yeah.
Hey,
I was
hey,
gonna
wait,
That's
say-
a
wait,
good.
wait.
That's a good
Isn't that
perspective,
sense?
though.
That is a good perspective. Like,
Yeah, I mean, well, ideally, I kind of like. I like how your parents did it, but at the same time, I like having kids like 2 or 3 years apart, because like if I was at build a family or some bullshit like that, I'd have like so I'd have my son first, and then my daughters like that. So like they're still like in the same like school.
You
So,
can
like-
control that.
Huh?
You can control that. You said have a son first, then a daughter.
Yeah, that's just, I said. If I said
Look
if I
at
was,
him.
he
He's a
said it's
fucking
gonna
genius,
be a
bro.
petri dish baby. Okay?
I'm probably gonna have twins. I'm
He
not
said
gonna lie.
money doesn't
I might have
matter.
twins.
Yeah.
too,
I have the
low-key.
gene.
low-key,
Yeah, me too.
yeah, same.
Me too.
That's
I don't-
lit,
Bro,
bro. If I had a
imagine
boy
if
and
we
girl,
all-
I'm done. Vasectomy.
Bro, imagine if we all had twins at the same time.
that hoe would be live, bro.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
Badass kids, bro.
Badass kids, little
Yeah.
baby kids running around. Yeah, come on. Oh, that'd be live, bro. Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, that's some lottery shit. Like all of us have, yeah. That'd be
That should
interesting.
be lit live.
Who do you think's gonna be the first?
Zach.
To have kids.
Shit.
To have kids.
Zach.
Out of us right here?
Cam.
Or
Oh, please don't say shit.
Any
I'm
of our
finna not
inner
have sex.
circle that
Zay
you
Zay.
can think of.
low-key, probably you.
I'm on birth control.
I don't know, bro. That shit's so hard to predict. I thought it was gonna be his ass, but
Honestly, him.
Out of us, though, I
I
feel-
think yeah, out of us here, Alex. I think.
yeah, I do too.
What?
Because I think you would find someone and then like just lock that shit in
Low
type.
key.
And then
Yeah.
like I'm not saying like get
No,
her
you're right,
pregnant,
no,
but like
But sometimes that's all it takes is somebody to put up with.
I
it.
just can't I just can't commit enough. So like you know.
I feel like Zach would,
You
to,
want a
to
one
be
and
honest.
done.
I feel
Zach
like it
pull
would
out
be
game weak as
Zach.
fuck, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
You're a fool. No, I feel like, I don't know. I just have a feeling.
I don't know. Part of me feels like it's gonna be me and Zay
I don't think
first.
so.
Yeah.
But then the other part of
Doubt it.
me is like Zach's gonna surprise the fuck out of us and be like, "So y'all remember what's her name?
So,
He's
yeah.
gonna pull out his wallet. It's like,
This one."
ain't no way.
Ain't no
Ain't no
way.
way. Ain't no way.
Can't
you about to
miss,
see
can't
me on
miss this
Maury.
opportunity, though.
Be like,
But-
you got protection, and you're like, why? What's up there?
But look, that would be very interesting though to see y'all as fathers. To see how much
I
y'all
think
would
that'd be a
change.
great
Oh
father.
God.
Just because y'all are goofy as hell right now. Like, just imagine y'all's kids.
Bro,
we probably have some
Alice's
badass
kid would be
kids.
doing the fucking handshake at 1.5.
You know,
fucking,
Hey, come on, boom. Come on,
Yeah.
boom.
Hey, that should be insane, bro. If we had twins, they were just doing that shit, bro. Imagine them just doing that shit. That shit would have me geeking.
I know. That's why, like, bro, it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm so excited to see, like, what, like, just, like, life has in store for all of us. You know what I'm saying, bro? This shit's going to be lit.
Everyone
I'm
just
excited. This shit's going to be so live.
That shit would suck. I'd have to get a truck, bro, if I had a kid right now.
No cap.
Hey,
Yeah.
would you ever get a minivan?
Fuck no. My shawty driving that fucking AMG. You know what I'm saying?
A little track hawk
rich.
You know what I'm
action.
saying? A little with her fake Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, okay, so low-key, my sister, she has a minivan for her transportation. She saw the SRT one at the state fair, and she said, I'm going to get that one.
Yeah, it's live.
Because she
many
heard
kids does she
it. No, she's my little sister. She's
Oh.
disabled.
Oh, okay.
She's disabled, so
Gotcha.
she gets a
Vans are live.
minivan.
Stop
Gotcha.
sleeping
That
on
makes
them.
sense.
But personally, I would not get a minivan.
Bro, if I get smoked in a fucking minivan, I am.
Isaiah
Hey,
did. It's okay.
It's all right. You see that SRT on the bag, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I know.
You know.
I know, but can you imagine telling someone that's like, yeah, I was racing a minivan, and I got whooped.
Would you like to share
Something
your
like-
story?
But I think let's see. My next question is like, let's talk about like worst dates you've ever had,
Oh God.
I gotta think about that shit.
because you've been on so many.
Yeah, he's been a while, so I think I should start.
I got one funny one with a guy y'all know.
Let's hear it.
Oh wow.
Just air him out one time.
Yeah, I do.
Air 'em out.
Yeah, Aaron,
I
fuck
do.
it.
No one's stopping
Mind you,
you.
mind you, this guy like
I'll pick it
bragged about his riches, and
Oh, okay.
Bitcoin was mined
I know who exactly.
in
you're talking about.
Africa.
Yeah,
Did you know that, Cam?
Yeah, I think. But
yeah.
not really.
Exactly, not really.
Well, I got him on that, but he invited me to Fish Daddy's for dinner and a movie. Tell me why his mama showed up with him.
Yo, what?
Hold on, what?
Because he felt bad because his mom never goes out.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
hell
to
no.
cut you off.
But
That's
Daddy
that's
was
nice.
there too.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Wait. So he brought
That's
his whole
weird as
family.
fuck, bro.
And I had to pay for my meal while Daddy paid for theirs.
God, Zay.
No shot.
No, it was not
That was not
Zay.
Zay.
Oh.
That was not
Bro,
Zay.
how old were you?
Pretty dumb. So like 20, 21.
Okay.
Or no, however old I was in 2018.
4 years ago. So 22.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
22.
26.
I'm 20. Yeah, I'm turning 26.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
22.
22.
Yeah,
Yikers.
that
Damn.
and that's what caused
Big
the
yikes.
ultimate downfall.
So he brought his whole family, like parents, to the date.
First date?
No, this is our third year together.
Oh, okay.
Third year together.
Third year together. Always made an excuse.
didn't let you know?
Prior. No, he let me know when we pulled up to Fish Daddy's.
Wait, this was your first date with this dude?
No,
3
this
years
is our
deep.
third year.
Oh,
3
okay.
years deep. First time actually getting to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Wait. So this was on
Oh,
Valentine's
this is on
Day?
Valentine. That's
This was
insane.
on
He's
Valentine's
he's actually a menace for that. Like he's a different breed for that.
But
And not in a good
That man's
way
a real
either.
demon.
But this is also the same guy who got upset because we moved in together, and I told him, hey, I didn't get you anything big for Valentine's Day this year because I didn't have the money. And then got upset because I got him like these cookies that I made homemade, red velvet cookies. And I made him that, and I was like, here, like, this is what I got you for Valentine's Day. Like, sorry, like, low on funds right now. Threw a big-ass bitch fit, even though he only bought me chocolate.
This boy said
That man was
cookies and
stressed.
cookies and some cap. Yeah, don't
That
want
man
it.
that man sounds like a lame to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Y'all
wasn't
know
very
him?
smart.
Y'all know this person?
You know him too.
Yeah, you know.
Bro,
him.
y'all
Yeah,
gotta
he's a physical
We'll
trainer.
tell you. We'll
I'll
tell
tell
you
you
in the
after.
camera.
Just text me, bro. I'll read it right now. I won't say nothing.
Y'all said you wanted to turn off the camera in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. We can talk about it.
Turn off the camera and then we'll talk
Turn
about
off
it.
the,
Yeah.
yeah. It's,
Yeah, but one of the worst dates I've ever been on is I got this girl from downtown. She from her apartment. I probably sent y'all a snap that night, low key. I think it was when we ate at that chicken place. What was that chicken place called?
Tumble 22.
Yeah, it was that day.
Fire.
Remember when I left?
Fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So we hung out. Hung out with her, and then, dude, it was terrible. Like, bro, I'm talking about got what's the word? we went to like Waterloo or whatever. Was there, walked around the store, couldn't find shit. Garbage selection. Walked around the store for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Took her home.
That was it.
That was it, bro.
What the fuck was that?
Worst date ever.
That was a grocery run.
And it was worst date ever for me.
She said that was a grocery run.
That was a grocery run.
That shit was just like it was it like
I
a waste of
can't even
time.
say that was a date, bro. Honestly,
Was that a waste of time? You think?
I mean, not really, because I wanted to go to Waterloo anyways. But like, I mean, she didn't live too far, but it was also one of those things where it's like
we didn't need it.
We didn't need if we were so pressed for time because she had something to do. We were so pressed for time, then like I know you want to hang out, but like we could have just did it another day.
Scheduled, yeah.
So
did you like Venmo request her for like gas money after that? Or?
No. I mean, she was cool. Like I liked her. Like she's cool. I'm just saying like the context of the date and the conceptuality of it was this pointless.
Did y'all go on another date after that or no?
We hung out another time, but it was just chill. We just hung out.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I guess I have another question for y'all.
Okay.
You know, I had brought it up earlier, but the camera wasn't running, sadly. I'm playing. I love you. Fuck the cameraman. Yeah, fuck you, dude. I'm playing. I love you, Alex. But yeah, no. So like I said earlier, you know, we're all kind of at the stage in life right now where we're, you know, kind of getting more established and we're knowing what we want to do and we're dedicating time to certain things and, you know, whatever it may be, saving up money, doing this, doing that, trying to make more money. So my question for y'all is, you know, at our point in life right now, how do you know someone actually likes you for you and not likes you for just the situation you're at in life? Like, you know, in y'all's case, you know, y'all have good paying jobs, y'all graduated college. You know, we talked about it before, Zachary. It kind of like is like you kind of have like a target on your back essentially with like girls, because like, oh, he has rich, he has money, he has, you know, he's paid, he has a Tesla, he has a house. We can go through a whole laundry list of things if we're being honest, but so when like, how do you know someone actually like likes you for you and not just for the assets you have in your life?
When you're broke. So you start telling me you're broke. It's like, hey, like, you know, I got to do this, got to move out, all this other stuff. Like, you know, I'm about to lose all this stuff. Yeah, you might have to lie a little bit. Like, that's not the best situation to build a relationship off of. But you're about to find out real quick what happens. Like, you know, you're about to stress test the whole situation and find out, like, you know, are they really there for what you got, or if they're going to be there for thick and thin. Yeah, thick and thin.
Yeah.
So, you know, kind of start stashing stuff away and I'm like, hey, like, you know. Like
so what you're saying is, are you not? I mean, I guess you're lying technically.
Yeah. No.
But like, is it's for a good cause, right? Because like you're trying to see if she's really gonna be for you. For you and not just for like, oh, I'm established. I have good money. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because that's easy for someone to like you at that point.
Yeah, it's like,
or like want to be in a relationship with you. But if like, is that where you're coming from?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that's the thing though. It's like, it's kind of like, to put it in context of gaming, it's like, you know, it's either, hey, like, do you want to start a new game or do you want to load from like a checkpoint? And it's like, hey, like, shit. Let me load to like from a checkpoint. It's like, all right, like, you know, it's already halfway done with the game. So, shit, like, that's easy. Yeah. But I mean, like, doing that, though, like what I said about the whole, like, stash stuff, like, kind of lying about stuff, yeah, that's going to be, like, an argument later on. Like, it is. But at the same time, it's like, if you with the right person, then you can be able to put it into context about stuff. Like, they're not going to be happy about it. Yeah. I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah. But if they're understanding, you understand the context of why you did that and kind of, like, you're like, all right, like, you know, I'm not happy about it, but, like, I see why you did that.
Gotcha.
So honestly, how long would you keep that from them? That's also an argument that can go with that. Now, if it's a girl that you're seeing regularly, would you come clean about it sooner?
You got that meth lab.
Not like 20 years from now. Oh yeah, back when I was.
By the way,
I was never broke.
No, I mean, yeah, that's funny.
I had a trust fund.
I let you pay for majority of the dates because I wanted to.
Yeah, I parked in our Artique out back.
Yeah, no, it's funny though because you asked about that because my cousin actually, he's a lawyer. Mm-hmm. And when he's going on dates with this girl, like literally, he had so much money, he wanted to buy like a beat up car, I took this girl on dates.
That's what I would do.
He took this girl on dates like that, and she stuck around for a while like that. And he like slowly was like, oh, like, you know, I just got a new car. This motherfucker had this car. Like, it was a new car, but he's had it for like a year. Like, so that's why like he kind of like slowly started introducing like stuff he had like that. Just like he set the bar low and kind of ramped up from there. He didn't go from the top and work
Okay, but
down.
that's more understandable.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I feel like that could like fuck it up though.
True.
Depending, but that's how
on,
you
like-
know what kind of girl you're having.
Well, I meant fuck it up as in like she might get mad. Like she might be like,
Why
damn,
you lied
like
to
you
me?
didn't trust me. Like you like held.
Then that's a girl with her
Yeah,
own issue.
no, I understand what you're talking
But
about.
it's like it's like for her, she's like, damn, like I maybe didn't even give off this perception, and like you had to hide this from me. Kinda.
yeah. No,
So I feel like I don't know. To each
But
his
there
own.
are those crazy girls that do wait forever before they like fly away. Because there are some crazy girls who wait just to get mad because they're like, oh, I knew you were hiding something.
yeah, they'll lock in no matter what.
I'm
so.
just saying, there's crazy
After they had
women
that
out
kid,
there.
huh?
Yeah.
After, you
That's
drop
all
all
they
that, after
need.
they drop all that package.
Hey, I've
all
seen
they
it on
need, to be
2020
honest.
Dateline.
18 years,
That,
bro.
I mean, that's another problem though. It also depends on like how well does this girl already know you?
Yeah.
Because like you know.
Well, I mean, like I'm literally asking y'all, like, literally, like right now in y'all's situation. So,
Yeah.
like, say like you just meet a girl.
oh, then
and-
I'm ramping stuff up.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm trying to.
I'm gonna be as broke as anybody.
I was just asking more like, how do you
Better
know she-
wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Don't forget
Thanks
the
for
hot
letting us
sauce.
know.
No, I said
Hopefully
I'm-
we could get
I
a
said
fucking
I'm-
condom
latex.
sponsorship, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
Little
Shout out-
Trojan.
shout out
you know what I'm
Trojan,
saying?
need that sponsor.
no.
That'd be a lot.
I said I'm ramping it up, not
I think you said
rapping.
wrapping it up.
But I mean that too. But
Still wrap it up.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
wrap it up. You know, Trojan
Yeah,
sponsor us.
wrap
You
it
know
up
what I'm
then.
saying? So
but
you're ramping it up?
yeah, ramping it up.
Well,
yeah.
what do you mean by that?
Like what I said, like I'm gonna have dates in Camaro, which the Camaro's not bad, but like
It's
Shit,
older.
yeah, it's a fucking Camaro, dude.
it's true, but like still like that thing's fucking like.
They don't
janky.
know that though.
See, that's hard. That's a hard thing because I'm in that same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm-
It's like-
y'all are. That's really why I asked this question
Yeah.
because y'all are like, kind of similar pathways in life right now.
Yeah.
Well, not like pathways, but like y'all kind of y'all have nice cars.
Yeah.
y'all have a scholarship. Fucking.
College
Y'all have,
Shout-
a
shout-
degree, y'all have a good job.
Yeah.
Y'all, and y'all are at the point in life where like.
You could
Not
start
saying
family.
every girl's like this because they're not, but a lot of girls are materialistic with
Yep.
things, and they see that y'all have these nice things in
Especially
life.
nowadays.
Especially and especially just like the, not saying that we like we're kind of slowing down now, but like we were kind of going crazy, we were going out a lot, and like we kind of surrounded by the type of people that are just very materialistic with
Yeah.
things, and all they want is to have a good time and have the nice lavish things. So it's like. That's really why I asked the question, just because y'all specifically, I feel like it relates to it pretty well, and it's like I kind of want to see what y'all think about that with the whole. You already said it, but it's like with the whole like, do they like how long you've known them for? The majority of the time you meet these girls, you literally are meeting them in a situation where you're at in life right now. So that's kind of why I brought it up, So I guess you said it earlier. How you thought about it?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that whole situation?
Yeah, it's just hard because I mean, like you said, going out and stuff. A lot of times when you go out, like if you're single, that's how you get the girl attention. Like what you have on, how you're dressed, how you're presented.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe with a car you pull out in, like, hey, like you wanna go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
or they're like, what do you do for a living? And like,
You
so that's how
let 'em
you
know,
like kind
yeah.
of get them enticed into the conversation.
Yeah.
So like, it kind of sucks because in that aspect, like, it is kind of needed and it is bullshit, but it's like. Also, unless a girl just thinks you're cute, then she
Yeah.
might just fuck with you regardless.
Yeah.
But then, or if you just meet a girl out and it's like, you take them on a date, whatever the case may be, it kind of just depends on them. Like if they have a nice things themselves, a nice car, they have a good job, or they're like, oh, I'll pay or whatever, then I'm going to be more susceptible to like, because in my mind, I'm like, oh, we're finna build together if I
Yeah,
get
oh,
with
yeah.
her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if they're like, even if you don't got to have nice stuff, but it's like, I definitely want to see the person you are because they could have not the nicest stuff, but they're like super caring and like are compassionate and stuff. I'll still show them it early.
For sure.
Actually, that brings up another thing I just thought too. Is like it also depends on like if they have goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Like, if they're still in
ambitious.
school or something.
Yeah, if you're ambitious and you like have goals like that, like I can kind of work with that more and it's like that. Like I'm not gonna say I'm gonna bankroll your whole thing. That's not what I'm saying at all. But at the same time, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, like I have $10 to my name for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, future person is like, oh, I have no ambitions, I have no goals, I don't have a job, I don't like. So I'm like, that sucks. You better go call mommy and daddy and figure something out because I'm not about to be.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially like I said, y'all are at a good point in life right now where it's like, it can be easy for you to get trapped in a situation like that.
Very
Literally,
easy.
all it takes, and I thought you said wrap it up, which I was like, okay, yeah, great advice, Zachary, because I agree. But
definitely do
it's
that.
one of those like one little mishap, bro, and your whole life could be changed. So it's like, I just want to see where y'all are in that, just because I know y'all's ambitions and I know y'all's plans in life, and like I said, I look I look out for y'all in all situations, and like I try to see y'all's mentality with things, because it's cool to see a different aspect. Not saying that I bring it up like I have a good paying job. That's not the issue. It's just not where I want to be, and I kind of my pathway where I want to go in life is it's not what everybody wants to do, but it's not as far fetched as I may seem it is. So it's just cool to see like the fact that y'all are as kind of established right now in life, and seeing y'all's mentality with that type of thing, because like I told y'all earlier, this is always something that I just like to be ahead on thinking of stuff like this, because eventually in my point in life, I'm gonna be in that spot. So I kind of want to get into the shoes of how it is right now. And obviously we said in other podcasts before, we're gonna live the lavish lifestyle that we choose and stuff. So it's like that's only gonna attract more people to you, and
it makes it harder.
It gets
to
more
hide.
attention and stuff. So it's like I'm trying to get into the mindset of like, all right, this is what I should. You know what I'm saying?
Even like some fame and notoriety, or like people knowing you for doing PCT, or just knowing you for being like, if you blow up and stuff. That makes it harder to date.
Yeah. So and that's why I kind of want to get, because this shit's gonna pop off. Just like with y'all,
exactly.
opinionated boys, all of us, we're gonna pop off soon. So
just wait on it.
Just wait on it, bro. So it's just kind of cool, just to I want to put myself in y'all's shoes to see like what it is that you're looking for, because it's easy for someone to fuck with you when you're popping, you have stuff going good and stuff, and like you said, we're gonna go out, we're gonna have a good time. So it's like that's gonna attract attention, and all it takes is, oh, how are you?
Yeah.
What
do you do for a living?
And then boom, that's like how you start talking to a girl. So it's crazy, but I mean, that was kind of like my question for you.
I think I kind of like had some experience with that back in high school, like that. So that's why I was like, I've been in that position. It's like that. So I was like, had a nice car back in high school. It's like, oh my god, like that. And it's like, I'm glad like. I used to hate that the whole situation happened back in high school, but looking back at it now, I'm like kind of glad I experienced that then and not now, and kind of learned from it, because I'm like
you learned at a young age. That,
yes.
People, girls,
will
your
definitely
homies,
use you.
are gonna be like, oh, you have a nice car. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
talk to you to be friends with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that is good.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me, like one time I was in college, and when I was graduating, actually, and like a girlfriend at the time, like she was cool with like the dudes in the team, and like I wasn't around her, and like she was like the dude at the bar was like, he's on the team, whatever, he's getting a drink, whatever. She fucked around with him. She's like, hey, can you get me a shot? Like, just messing with him, and he was like, go ask your boyfriend. He drives a BMW, and I was just like,
damn,
just like shit like that. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, and we were in college, and I was like, all right, whatever. Like,
Someone sounds salty.
I was like,
Yeah.
hey, he ain't me, boy.
Well, I mean, is there
any questions y'all had?
Alex, was there? Do you want to? Yeah, come here.
Yeah,
Actually.
come here.
Yeah, come here.
This
Sorry.
is a question we have to ask
Yeah, that's
you.
actually a question for you.
Catch up.
That's a great question for you.
Y'all said turn on the camera.
You know what I'm saying? Do you get a different angle? You know what I'm saying? A little. But yeah, I mean, I would assume you've been paying attention, so you know the last question I asked, right?
About how you handle
What was that question?
Whenever
When you do your double. No.
we're at a stage in life right now where we're pretty, money is good financially. We're stable. We're at a point in life where we can pretty much do what we want, right? So how do you know someone actually likes you for the person that you are and not just for the things that you have?
That's hard shit.
Just remember, I'm only friends with you. No, I'm just kidding.
I like what you said about how if she has a
Goals, ambitions.
yes,
goal,
that-
like
that's,
ambitions.
that's a good one. Yeah. I don't know. Bro. I'm a little shy.
It's okay.
Light shining pretty bright on me.
Would it be like her spoiling you, knowing
Yeah,
that
that'd
you
be
have
nice
money?
too. Yeah, oh yeah.
But not like buying you shoes.
Yeah.
Like nothing like that. Like if
Big
she
or
was just
small,
like,
doesn't
"Hey, I
matter.
thought of you."
It's crazy because I'm more of like a emotional. You know what I mean?
Facts, yeah.
I'm not a materialistic person. I like obviously I'm gonna get the stuff that I want. You know, I'm big into hats. I'm big into shoes. I'm big into clothes. Like I've always been into fashion. So like I'm gonna be dripped out. Like that's kind of like my thing. But like
Yeah, I always have nice shit on.
you know what I'm saying? Like always. So like that's never like. Besides that, like I don't need the craziest car. I don't need the craziest laptop, computer, whatever, TV. Like none of that. So like providing just emotional, just like support and being there for me when I need it, or if I need someone to like, you know, if I have a problem that I'm going through or stuff like that, bro. Like shit that like people don't talk about. Yeah,
no.
people that don't bring up. Honestly, like that's the type
What's
of
wrong?
shit. Yeah.
What's wrong if they don't? You know what I mean? If they don't,
Oh yeah.
like,
I thought you were asking me.
No,
what's
no,
wrong.
no.
I was like,
I mean-
nothing. I was just,
Thank you for
I was just,
checking on me.
I was just telling you how I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, but no, yeah, exactly. Like being able to sit down and have a conversation with someone and like, all right, so like, how was your day? And you know, like that's my thing. Like I'm just so big into that, bro. Just cause like
It's important.
it's so important, and it's one of those things where I feel like people don't like. They kind of like just put it on the back burner, you know? Like,
Yeah.
oh, he bought me a Gucci bag. He loves me. You know what I
Got you
mean?
a Birkin.
He got me a Birkin, or he got me like some Louis V shoe. Like I don't know, like shit. Like I don't care
Buy me
about
something
that.
I want.
Yeah,
Buy me
like,
a coffee.
Yeah, I'm more of like I'm gonna find out what's her favorite thing, and I'm gonna get that for her.
What
Type-
have? My bad. Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. You're good.
Have you done? There's like that quiz online. And
About
like,
how you like love.
Yeah, it like
I know
it's
what
like
you're
the
talking about.
5. It's like the 5 whatever.
Yeah.
It's like love language, like what is I guess like touch, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Have you taken that?
I haven't, but my mom told me about
I took
that
it the
before.
other day. Mine was 35% was the most, and it was affirmation. So like
Okay.
things
So
like
just,
that.
Like yeah. Like,
Good job,
yeah.
Cam.
Huh?
Yeah, good job, Cam.
Good.
Y'all should take it. I'm curious to see what like.
Yeah,
y'all's-
no, send it to
I'll
us.
send
I'll
y'all the
definitely
link.
Yeah,
take
send
it.
it to us.
Because, like I
Yeah.
said, this is the Valentine's podcast.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, it's
I'm
about
curious to see
loving
what y'all
and
shit
you know
is.
making sure everyone's good and just seeing what exactly y'all are wanting in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that was this podcast. That's
Well,
why. What's
but
up?
let me ask one last question real quick.
For sure.
So, I just thought this on some Twitter bullshit. What's y'all's like top 3 red flags?
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question. You go first. What shit? But Alex thinking.
Alex, you're the one who's looking like you're thinking the
I
hardest.
gotta think
I
too.
gotta think.
And a disclaimer: don't say like one we all were like, yeah. You know, like don't be like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I know what you mean. Like
something we
something
all
that's
agree
obvious.
with. Yes.
Don't say
Yeah, don't say
some
some
cliche,
obvious
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
Just say some shit. That
Okay, well, that's
relates
gonna
to
take
you.
some time to think on that though. Let's see.
Drea, is there any red flags off the top of your head? I feel like girls kind of have some red flags that are
We just do one each.
Well,
Yeah, we do one. It doesn't matter.
like what is like, oh yeah, if like you do this, like I can't date you type shit. I think that's what the red flag is, right? Like
don't
Yeah.
expect me to follow your culture's
Values.
values as closely as you.
okay.
Don't deny me from having, or don't get mad at me because I decide to put sausage on my pizza.
Okay.
And I
okay.
ordered you your separate pizza with
Type
no
shit. Okay.
pork
Okay.
type situation.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
You said you had one.
I was gonna say if they weren't like a family person, like
oh,
They don't
Yes.
talk to their family.
yeah,
and shit.
or like if they're not gonna look out for their family, what makes you think they're gonna look out for you and shit like that?
That's
Like,
a
Sure,
good
for
one.
sure. That is a good one.
That's
family
a good
person.
one.
Yeah.
I guess people that always like put the blame on others. Like for example, if you're just like, yeah, like I never have friends, or like I always losing this friend, or she's toxic, and you tell me stories like that on 4 or 5 different occasions, I'm gonna start to think it's you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually, piggybacking off that one, red flag to me is like someone that's like, they're in a like shitty situation, but they're not trying to dig their way out of it. Like there's like always like poor me, like
yes,
like bro, like do something about
Yes.
that. Like
Yeah.
So that's red flag to me.
Zay, is there any red flags off
Give
rip?
me the mic.
Yeah, let's hear it. You haven't been talking.
He's like, I got 10 of
Thank
them.
you for making sure we sound good.
So Andre, you might want to lead. No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I think someone who can't be alone. I guess someone who's always like
They need to be
they
with you.
need to be with you.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like if you can't be alone and get that one-on-one and like not have that thought in the back of your mind, like this motherfucker's cheating. Like
Okay.
So
okay.
they just always, they always
for sure,
need
for
to be
sure.
around, bro.
Yeah.
That shit
no,
is
that,
dead.
that is a red flag for sure. I have one.
Ew.
Loki.
Your
What do you-
bodies are right here.
hey,
Oh, konnichiwa. I have a red flag that I just thought of.
What's up?
And this is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like personally, I don't know if y'all relate, but like, that's what you asked. Girls that are like, they put themselves out there too much on social media.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Obvious.
Just because like
Attention grab.
I'm a pretty private person. Like I'm on social media a lot. I'm aware of it. Like I keep up with everything, but like I'm not telling everyone about my life and what's going on. Like because I feel like if any little thing happens between us and you're gonna tweet about it, but you're not gonna talk to me about like I don't know, that shit is just like I don't know, that shit just like kind of pisses me off. So like
If you're gonna air me out without letting me explain, like what the fuck is that?
Yes.
Like when you're talking about like with girls like being like too
all right, like say like you were like something happens between my girl and I, right, and she tweets all the time.
Yeah.
All right, she's on Twitter. My man is so trash, I cannot stand him. He always is on some bullshit.
you wanna know
He's
what?
always doing this
You wanna
fucking
know?
podcast and not talking to me.
Yeah.
Like
That sounds very
Or he couldn't give me a Pop-Tart head ass out the fucking
Yeah.
He couldn't go get me some food this morning because he
Bitch,
was at work.
why?
Like I don't know, just like complaining all the
No.
time, bro. Like I don't know, like I don't like the thing that I'm realizing with like trying to become like an entrepreneur in some type of way, like making my own shit, like making my own business and stuff. Like you kind of gotta be on social media. But if that wasn't the case, like I mean, y'all seen how I was on social media before. Like I started doing this. Like I really,
You're a little ghost.
I don't. I mean, I tweet stuff every now and then. I'll post stuff on my Snapchat, but like I don't really. If you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. But like that's kind of like my mentality. And
2014 CJ Twitter.
we were talking about this last podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That shit
We'll
was
go
funny.
into that.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
Eventually.
I
But
thought when you said that, I thought you were more talking about like girls who are on like IG, Snap, posting like shit of them. Like, 'cause when you were saying, what did you say? You said,
like on social media,
Yeah,
just like
so-
talking
I mean,
about
I
their
guess
shit.
it could translate into that.
I mean,
as
it could
well.
be that.
It could be
yeah. Like,
anything.
Because
'Cause I-
honestly, low key, I see the girls complaining on Twitter, but trying to go get their attention from Instagram.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
no,
I'll
for
see
sure.
girls on Twitter and they'll like post, or not Twitter, I'll see girls on Instagram and they're always posting shit. Like, you know, nice pics. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I like
for
it.
sure.
But
I
it's like,
like
it gets
it.
to a point where it's like, if you're dating them, that's like, it gets a little annoying because it's like, I don't care if you do that. I'm not insecure, but you don't need to be like doing that as frequently because obviously you're doing it for a call out attention.
Yeah.
But there's also girls who complain on Twitter, like you said.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think I'm more Twitter just because I'm on it all the time. I'm not trying to see you complaining about your fucking everyday life.
those girls who complain on there, and then like dudes will hit them up or whatever.
Oh,
or
for
like
sure.
they'll post something. Like they'll be like, this person didn't want to talk to me or whatever. Then they'll post a nice picture of them and they'll have replies, or I'm sure they get DMs and they'll just curve them, and then they'll go back and keep complaining. Like
For sure.
like, you just literally, it's a disease, bro.
Yeah.
You just
So
want
like I
attention.
said, that's a red flag.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Like I'm more of a person like if you're low key, like cool, like. But low key, hold on. I thought about this before. I feel like if there's a girl that like isn't on social media, then that's kind of like a red flag too. I don't know,
Bro,
like
they're
What
like,
is she
I'm not on IG.
yeah,
What is
like
she
I don't know.
hiding?
There's just like
Like,
that's kind of
for
like
what?
a red
What
flag.
you-
Yeah, like why? Why is that? Like
Yeah, like what's going?
I
Like,
just don't use social media cap, bro.
like there's a reason. Like I don't know. Like that's kind of like a. I
Hey,
don't know.
hey, you know what the reason is?
What?
Witness protection. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut the fuck up.
They're not who they
guess
say they are.
That
I
was
mean,
mine,
I
though.
guess that's a valid reason, but
Like honestly, like
I don't.
if you meet enough people, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, okay, I got another question then. I guess, like, do y'all care if your significant other posts you or no? Like, in a lot. Yeah, just answer. Like, because it can be a lot, a little, not at all. I mean, I'm just curious. Do you guys want your significant other to post you a lot or more? Like, how does that make you feel if they're not posting you, or if they are posting you a lot?
So, with me personally, I feel like you should at least post me every now and then. You don't need to post me all the time. You know what I mean? Like, because like I said, it is like perception at the end of the day on social media. So I feel like if you just post like a picture every now and then with me on like, you don't need to post it like once a week. Like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I love
But just
him.
like
Woman Crush Wednesday.
yeah, like I'm definitely not doing
Man
Woman
Crush Monday.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck about that. But like, you know, if we do something or if we take like pictures and shit, like cool, post me. Like, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You can take selfies by yourself. You can post those too. Like, it don't matter. Like, I'm pretty like comfortable with myself, and like, you know, like obviously you're with me, so like
sure, yeah.
you're with me for a reason.
Yeah,
you know what I
no
mean?
lie.
So like
No lie.
that's kind of my
Big ol'
mentality. You kind of gotta have that like confidence. You know, like you can't be. I try it. You know. Yeah, you know, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you need to like, no, like
You need to post me, babe.
yeah, because I'm not gonna be posting you all the time because I rarely even post. You know what I mean? So like, if we do stuff or if we go on vacation or like shit like that, then that's when I'll post. But I'm not gonna do Woman Crush Wednesday every single week, or you know what I'm saying? Like, if you like
Some high school shit.
Bro, that shit was really crazy.
like, or if you like take pictures of my phone, I'm gonna post a whole camera. Like, I'm not gonna do all
Throwback
that, bro.
Thursday
like,
to last Thursday.
to last Thursday. Like, come
I think
on,
it makes
bro.
it less intimate too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel
If
like
you're
you're
doing
just
that.
doing it just to like show people like, oh, this is like, oh, this is how
This
like,
is my
this is a girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I feel like you shouldn't
get
have to do that. Like if y'all are, and I feel like that's just one of those things where it's like in a relationship, like you use that as a reason to show that like you care for them type of shit. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
if
like
you really-
another affirmation or reassurance.
like how you were saying it like gives him like dopamine. Like, oh, he's
Yeah.
posting me all the time. Oh, he must like me. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, he probably doesn't give a shit about you, to be honest. But like, I mean, that's what she wants you to think type
Yeah.
shit. So
It also is very used as a manipulative tool. Like we see people posting it all the time on, you know, the gram, and then they're single, and like single to where they block the other person. So it's like,
Yeah, no.
it's very like,
I know what you
it's
mean.
all like you said.
I was gonna say because you could tell when a girl becomes single on
You can
On
because they
Instagram,
just
if
be
they-
out, bro. They just be out there.
they'll just
They be
post more
posting shit.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I'm
less of
liking
the-
it, but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? But you look
God damn
good.
it,
I, like, you look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, but I see
Yeah.
it. Like, but I don't know.
how do you think from the guy's perspective, like you? Because I mean, I'm like I don't care if I'm being posted that much. Obviously, like you said, every now and then,
Yeah.
like you can even post a picture of me walking and shit in front of you.
Type shit.
Like,
Yeah,
like no
yeah,
tag.
on-
You know what I'm
on the
saying?
story,
Yeah,
like,
like so.
yeah.
I like that. Like that's the kind of shit I like.
The
Like that, like
discreet, little
the street
mysterious-
shit.
yeah.
Tag me every now and then. Like if I look good.
You
in
love
a
the
selfie.
streets.
Because if like you look good in front of a plate of food, I'm definitely posting you. Like you know what I'm saying?
Got the 2 meals in front of me. you
Yeah,
dig?
exactly. But it's also one of the. But it's also just like one of those things. Like, do you feel like, as a guy, like, because I'm one of those. I don't. Whenever I get a girlfriend, and I post her, bro, I'm not gonna tag her that much because it's not because like, of her, bro. It's just because dudes are vultures, bro.
Oh,
and
for
like
sure.
they like, and I'm just very like. I don't know, like I don't want like dudes that's like DMing my girl all the time. You know what I'm
Type
saying?
shit,
But I
yeah.
also think like the stems, like the girl, if she's not posting you, not a lot, but enough, like she lets you know, like the girls you get on social media and you're like, oh, they're in a relationship. Then you know the girls it's obvious that they're out or that you don't know, like, but you know the girls that are in a relationship, you're not gonna go DM them,
No.
because like you know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So
I
I,
know what you
want
mean.
it to be like that
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
end.
yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about it, Zachary?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's kind of like posting enough just to, like let people know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like kind of like Cam said.
Post me every day.
Fuck no. Yeah, if you post every day, we got problems.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Like when they FaceTime you, them screenshotting it, posting on their stories, and like, come
Yeah,
on,
like some
bro.
shit like
get
that,
the
or
fuck
like
outta here.
or like the little text chains, bro. Like I don't give a fuck what y'all are talking about, bro. I don't.
Are y'all big into like? Do y'all care about like people like posting your text messages whenever like on like screenshot like your text messages and posting on like social media like?
Depends.
I don't care. Like if I'm cropped out, like if they cut it and like you just see the message, and I know that's me, I think it's kind of funny. Or if it's funny, like no one's gonna
Yeah.
know. But if they
Yeah,
post
yeah,
like,
yeah.
or like if I'm
The
but-
whole, like,
yeah,
thread
or if
and
I'm
they'll
dating my girl and
Yeah.
she's like posting like
You're like, babe,
like
I
bro, pointless ass shit. Like it might have been cool between us, but like
Yeah.
The whole internet don't need to know like I roasted you because your feet look like fucking croutons. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, I would post like that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, that's kind of funny.
I know, but like you know
Yeah.
what I'm
I know
saying?
what you
though,
mean,
like,
though. Yeah, that's why.
I don't know. It's like certain shit. It's like,
Like-
that's intimate. Like I want
you
that
don't need
between
it,
us.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
So
How you feel about it?
Talk about the post.
No, bro. About like someone posting you. Like if you're in a relationship, like how do you feel about like? Are you trying to be posted every day?
No,
or,
I'm not. Y'all said it all. Shit, it was perfect.
I mean,
on the dot.
You know, you're a
Okay, how
you're
about,
you're,
how
you're your
about-
own
how
man
about-
though. I want to hear
okay,
your.
How about say she's posting y'all a lot? Are y'all gonna tell them to stop or what?
oh,
If it's like it's
Oh,
excessive, for sure.
it depends. Like
What if it's just stories?
Yeah, I'd rather.
Like,
Unless we're on,
what
like-
is it of? Like,
But like
funny
of y'all
shit.
doing
Funny
shit,
shit.
not just
I feel
like,
like we'd have to go,
oh,
like,
I'm here at
vacation.
his house and like,
yeah,
all
she's-
right, because I literally see people that are posting like
So
literally
sleeping and
everything,
shit.
sleeping.
Sleep.
They're making food. They're like in the bathroom.
Whole ass
like,
vlog,
Yeah,
shit.
like, I don't. That hell no. But if we're on vacation, like I said, on vacation
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
that's
vacation
cool.
is cool.
Vacation's
That's
different.
a reason to
'Cause
record.
But I'm
stuff.
saying like, if you and your girl are just chilling in your room,
yeah.
would you expect her to like post you on her story? Like, would
No.
you get upset with her for posting you on her stories every day, just doing the same shit?
Kinda.
Like
I
watching
mean,
him play Apex again.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Because like we said, like, you know, and like how I was saying, like earlier. Like I was saying earlier, like I want a girl that understands what I want to do in
But,
life.
like-
So like
Yo,
if
that's
she
funny
if
as
she is
shit.
willing to like sit and watch me bullshit, that's amazing.
I love that.
I love that.
I love
Like,
that.
That's
Yeah.
what I. You know what I mean? Like
That's a green
because-
flag.
Yeah, that's like we're
That's a
on
green
go.
flag.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but you don't need to
Oh,
post
my
me
bad.
on your social media every day
Facts,
of
facts,
me
facts.
working on the podcast or me playing video. You know, like
Yeah.
you don't need to. Like
I feel like that's a red flag too.
yeah, like you. Like what are you trying to prove? You know what I mean? Like
Trying
what
to
do you,
get a
just flexing.
timestamp.
You know what?
what are you trying to do? I
Or-
don't know. Like,
dude,
why?
this is stemming so many bro.
Okay.
There's a lot of questions that come with this question.
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
thing
let's
is,
keep it
like,
going then.
it's also like it's a red flag to me too, because it's like it's kind of like the equivalent of like, you know, whenever like you answer phone with your homies like that, you know, they usually say some outlandish shit. It's like it's like, hey, my mom's over here. Like, go say hi to my mom. Yeah, yeah. That's why I answer the phone with y'all. I'm like, hey, say hi to my mom, because I'm like, do not say anything stupid. So I think it's equivalent. That it's like, hey, like if they're always posting you every day, it's like letting them know, it's like, hey, like I'm with my boyfriend. I'm with my boyfriend. I'm with my boyfriend. So one day that they don't, motherfuckers in the DMs because they're like, oh, she's not with her boyfriend. She's
No,
posting
yeah.
my
In
dad.
reality,
And
she
it's-
just had the flu.
And it's easy too for like dudes that are really vultures. They will really pay attention to that shit.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, oh, they post.
Yeah.
Then they stop posting. Oh, they're not together because they
Yeah.
posted so much.
Dead
So one day she didn't
You know?
post. Yeah, it's like, oh, they're not together. So
It's
all
like
right,
a happy medium because I mean, like I was telling CJ, bro, like I cannot stand those gym couples that post every fucking time they go to the gym.
Every
A
workout that they
picture.
do?
I'm like, bruh, okay, we get it. Y'all date, y'all go to the gym. Like you don't gotta post every time.
Nah.
Like, or you don't gotta post your girl every time and then she reposts it on her story. Like I'm not trying to see
Yeah.
that shit all the time. Like I don't like. Yes, I'm happy for your relationship and stuff.
sure, yeah.
I'm
But,
like-
I follow you. This ain't a relationship page.
It's
You know what I'm
not,
saying?
A little couple page
yeah,
type
that's the
shit.
thing too. Is like, you know, I'll probably follow your girl too. So I've already seen this. Like, why you gotta follow, like post out
Yeah.
yours? Like,
Yeah.
it's like I know both of y'all. Like, y'all are cool.
But definitely if like if I was in a relationship and a girl did not post me at all,
Yeah,
That would
problem.
be
then
that's,
that would be
That's probably
That's a
if you
red
especially
flag.
if you post her a lot.
Yeah.
for sure. If I'm like posting like pictures of her, she looking bad. Yeah, for sure. If she's not even doing whatever, reposting to her story or whatever. Like, yeah, that shit would probably be worse to be honest. Not gonna lie to you. Just because it's like damn like.
Goddamn.
And no, it looks bad.
It
Like
looks bad,
I've seen examples and like
Nah, yeah.
it just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Like you don't gotta post all
Yeah.
the time, but I just think there's got to be some kind of even flow.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the girls post the guy more.
Yeah.
And the guy just enough, like he sprinkles it. In,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
All I'm saying is if I have a little baddie bro, I'd definitely be post. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever she looks,
Yeah.
like you said, like when we're eating and shit. Yeah, like we're out.
Wait,
eating.
what you eating?
Bro, I can't wait for the day. I'm just freaking. She look good, and there's like we're at some rooftop bar in downtown Austin. The sun hitting her face good. I'm just.
So yeah,
I'm
hey,
definitely
hey,
gonna be
Yeah, time to leave.
873 type shit.
Come on.
No, I'm
man.
kidding.
You already know.
Sheesh.
Y'all are saying that this stems a lot more questions. So like, what was the questions y'all were?
Shit.
Like as far wait, hold on.
Because you were saying like the whole like posting like the like on each other's like stories all the time, and what I was saying, it like brought up more questions. What was the?
It's just like more questions about like I guess your red flags. Like would you consider that a red flag if they don't post you? Some people don't like to be posted. Some people like my uncle does not like to be on social media at all. He doesn't want you to mention him. He wants no pictures up on social media. Yeah. And he just prefers it that way.
Yeah. Is he he's older, obviously?
He's older.
Okay.
But like my cousin was like that at one point. And I was like, no, you need to be social. Like,
yeah.
I don't want you to be a little hermit.
I mean, like I said, not posting me at all and posting me, like you said, there needs to be a good in between, because doing the extreme for either one, yes, is red flags for me. Just because it's like, I mean, you could go either way. If you don't post me at all, like, okay, why not? Like, what's
what are you hiding?
Yeah, what are you hiding? Like, why do you not want me to like be seen?
Are you scared?
Like, yeah, like, am I not good and, like looking for you, or like, you know what I mean? Like, that's shit that like guys think
am
about.
Am I
you know?
ugly?
Yeah, like, am I not like your guy? Like, you know, it's going like. You say we're hanging out all the time, we're doing this, we're doing that, but like you're not gonna post.
I've definitely been in that situation.
You know what I mean? And then vice versa. If we're together, you're posting me every day. Why are you posting me every day?
Yeah.
Do you not trust me? Do you are you trying to make it known that like we're like, you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
so much, bro.
yeah,
It's too much, bro.
it's a lot. Like to
I
like.
don't even think about that shit.
Yeah.
I know. Because I mean, just being in experiences,
Yeah,
like, there'd be times where I was like really into a girl and I'd post her. Not a lot, but enough, you know, and vice versa. And there's times where I was like, you know, distance and like we were still dating, but like I was like not messing around, but I would definitely flirt outside of like our relationship, especially being at a younger age. And then like when I'd see her, I'd be more hesitant to post because I'd been talking to these other girls and I didn't want to like lose them. So it's like, it definitely like that stuff plays a factor.
No, definitely.
Into like what
Social media is crazy.
and it's crazy that it has a control, like a chokehold on us all. Like it's kind of fucked up, but
has us like thinking like, damn, if I post this and this person's gonna say this, and then if I do this, then
Investigating shit.
I mean, it's just think about it. Like when you buy most people when they buy something, a car, house, whatever, what is their first thought? Let me go post this shit.
Yeah,
like
sure.
That's why it's cool for like when you got your car, when I got my car. Shout out my homie Philip. Like all of us like waited. Like everyone waited. Like no one. Like, that wasn't the first thing we did, you know. Like I had my car for over a month before I posted pictures. Like the only people I knew were my good friends.
Post my shit right away.
Yeah, my picture. I'm not gonna lie, it's still in the law when I pick it up,
It's
but
understandable.
I definitely did not.
But that was my first whip. That's probably like your third whip.
but also like
Oh damn.
But yeah, I also had to order mine too, so I didn't really talk
Same.
about it too much until like I was like they knew.
It was like for sure.
Yeah, until like literally I had the keys in hand. I was like, here, like this is what I did.
Yeah.
I remember that. It was you want to go somewhere, but Zach's driving. I was like, what? Got to see it in real life.
Yeah.
Was there
Pause.
any other
No.
questions y'all had? Off
No.
the top.
No, not right now.
Was there any other questions you had, Cam?
No, that's it on my end.
Drea?
I
Zach?
think we're good.
Well,
All right. Yeah.
I mean, like,
Anything you're really curious about?
How long is long? No, I'm just kidding.
so I guess this is like a good question. Well, I mean, we talked about it earlier. We talked about like the things that you look for and shit in your significant other. But I mean, I guess another question I have is one like, what is when it comes to a relationship, what is like the thing that like someone does that you're like, all right, yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's hard, bro. For me,
Hey,
for
that
sure.
was gotcha. That was a good one.
Just because I don't really know, dude. Like, I mean, there's been girls who've like, they came over, I've shown them Optic, they know about the podcast, then it didn't work. Then there's been girls I show that to, but they don't, like, I don't know. So it's like, I guess if I show you that personal stuff like that, then I would think you're the one. But, dude, I feel like it's not really what they do. I just feel like you kind of just know, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but I think what they say is true. Like, well, you know, bro. I think you just know, bro. Like, there's gonna be like something they do, like small, big, anything, or even them talk. Like, you just watch them from afar and they're talking to someone, and you're like, damn.
I love you.
Nah. They're just like, more like just they're the one. Like, you're just like damn. Like, their heart is so like wherever yours is, like. you're like, damn, like this is a great person. This is a great human being.
Yeah.
Like you just know like you found someone like that.
I got you.
You know, that's what I think, at least
Okay.
from my end.
Got you. Drea?
Made me my food without asking.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, like
Wait, what? What'd you say?
okay, so my thing is I can't cook. I have like 5 things on my list that I can cook.
No.
I ain't afraid to admit it. I can bake. I cannot cook.
Hey, there you go.
But there was one time I came
Let me tell you
over,
how I get this ring.
heartbroken, upset, and I went over to Isaiah's and he made me spaghetti.
Oh, you're nice, bro.
Nice.
And he just
Yeah,
sat
take
there
notes.
and he like listened to me. Yeah, y'all take notes. He just sat there, he listened to me, he fed me, watched a movie, fell asleep. No.
This
don't-
wasn't that time? Okay.
No, this was not that time.
You're nice, bro.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
But like
He's not new to this.
he took that initiative, like granted he was also going through shit. So it's just kinda like he took that initiative to be my friend versus trying to sleep with me.
Okay, that's an. Oh, dude. Go ahead.
And trust me, there's been plenty of guys who like do that.
Okay.
And so it was just like that was the
Then
first
try to
time.
be your friend first and not just try to have sex with you.
Yeah, because he
that's
definitely was not the one trying to have sex. That was on me. I can admit to that.
Okay.
My
Hey,
bad.
yo, what?
I don't want y'all to think that it was just
No.
like
I mean, I didn't.
that he was
expect
being a
anything.
dog. He was not being a dog. I was being a dog.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's crying. He's crying on the inside right now because he's like, yeah, I told all of you
can
I was a
admit to
dog.
it.
It's nice. Yeah.
I can admit to it.
Okay.
But
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Okay.
I
Alright,
had
that-
none.
That's a good one. Zachary.
Oh, like,
What is like a
the thing-
She's the one.
damn.
What is it?
she remembers my dog's name.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like a fucking specific.
No,
You know what I mean?
like,
Just
okay.
a one like like.
Here's like, and this can come off really corny or something like that. I don't give a fuck. But honestly, kind of like someone that's like caring or compassionate. Like kind of like you see them like it's like all right, like oh like you know they're caring, they're going on the way to go do something. It's like all right, like they're taking care of others. I'm like okay, like you know that might be one. I'm not saying like that is, but like it's just like it's like the combination of factors.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alex.
Maybe something like
She takes off her shoes and
that goes out of their way.
Yo.
It goes out of their way or something. You know?
I can't just realize what he said.
It's like y'all can't be. It's like can y'all be serious.
That's hilarious.
You're a fool, bro. You said it goes out there.
Goes out their way. Say like they have some. I don't know. Something they got planned something big at this time, but then you're like at a low point, and they'll like cancel it or leave it behind to help you out or something. I guess. Yeah.
They put you first.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
When they didn't have to. type
Yeah.
deal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like damn.
Wow. Yeah, I think, you know, like we were saying, you know, with just the situation where we're at and where we want to be in life, the main thing for me is just that, like, you're able to support what I want to do and you're not, like, shitting on me because I'm not, like, where other people are at in life.
Or even making money. Like, they could
Yeah.
just be like, oh, like, you're wasting your time. Like, they don't tell you that.
Exactly.
You know?
So and honestly, some people, you know, like theoretically speaking, some people like would consider this a waste of time.
For
you know?
sure.
So and that's why like if I could find a girl that just like, you know, realizes where I want to be in life and like just the fact that I'm determined and I'm working hard to get to where my end like of the road is, it's like if I find someone like that, then that's when it's
Believes in you.
yeah, like actually like believes in what I want to do and like doesn't think that what I want to do is like oh like this motherfucker is trying to be a YouTuber like oh yeah he's not gonna, you know what I mean like shit like that, bro. Like someone that just believes in me, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, cause like people are like that.
I
like,
know.
and people think that like
Because
I
you
mean,
don't got the same job, you don't got the same
Yeah.
but also a lot of people aren't educated. You show a lot of people the YouTube world and like I didn't
Yeah.
even know it was like that.
Yeah.
Dude.
So and that's like it's just something that's so new. So and then that's why like I feel like if I could find a girl that is like they see where I want to be in life and they like just are you know like okay yeah like he's determined, you know, I see that he's a hard worker and like he'll get there, you know, and like I just someone that believes in me, bro. Real shit. And like that is just like I said, understanding and like you know the things that we do, it does take a lot of time. So I'm not gonna be able to post you every fucking day on my
You
story.
might have one day a week where it's for them.
Yeah,
And
like
if some girls might have to be okay with that for a while.
Yeah, and like, and I need to find someone that you said like that's the one that where I'm like, all right, yeah, like
Or the one
Fuck
who's
with you.
interested in helping you get to where you need to.
Yeah.
exactly helping me out and
Like,
stuff
hey,
like that.
show
so,
me how to do it, and I'll help.
You know what I'm saying? That's you know. So yeah, that's probably the green light for me.
All right, so question for y'all: how would you like differentiate someone that like you're trying to take home to mom versus someone that like you may not see the next day? Like, as far as like taking them to dinner, like that. Like, how are you going about that differently?
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably wouldn't like what kind of dinner are we talking about? Like we're just going out to eat.
Yeah, like it's like
like
not
a
even-
date. Like
it's
a
not
date?
even really like a date. It's kind of like hey, like let's go grab something to eat, kind of thing.
Is this on someone you're trying to do what with?
Well, he said like how do you
Both,
differentiate? Like,
Oh, okay.
So I mean, to be
Applebee's?
honest, yeah. Like if I was just trying to fuck, I'd probably take you to like Panda or some shit. Like I get you some like fast food or like you know what I'm saying. If I'm really trying to be in a relationship with you, I probably like sit down, like some like it just depends, bro. Cause like I mean, what we want to go eat and like what a girl wants to go eat is different. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna try to go to Estancia and some shit. Like, we're trying to go to a steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? With a gang. You know what I'm saying? Trying to eat good. You know what I'm saying? But like
Rich.
with like girls, like I feel like if you take her to like a steakhouse like that where it's like unlimited, it's gonna be a waste.
Damn.
you
Okay.
know?
What if they're like, dude? Okay. What if they're like fine as hell?
Yeah.
And like, like to get to even if that's just what you want to do, but they look a certain way.
Yeah.
Does that not make you change your perspective? Like what if they're like out of your league, but they're like agree to a date, and they're like, but in your mind, you're like, you might not even want a relationship, but you might just want to hit still. Like, are you gonna escalate it?
Yeah, because there is
Yeah.
for sure. There's circumstances like that, but
Or
like
there's some mid. They finna get some mid, like some
yeah, you know what
some
I'm saying?
McDonald's.
Exactly. You gonna get a hot and spicy probably. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know. Like I feel like there's a
Not even a
difference.
real ass combo.
No,
bro.
not even the McGangbang. You know what I'm saying? Not
Goddamn.
even that. Like you wish.
Take them to Sonic at least.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
But
That
like
boy
yeah,
said, "Don't take the eyes off the dollar menu."
Bro, I'm
there
crying.
is like a point where like, I mean, if a girl looks good, a girl looks good. Like you're kind of gonna like hold yourself to a standard where it's like, all right, I gotta take her out somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Like I said, if I'm trying to like actually be in a relationship with you, that's when I'm gonna try and like take you out to somewhere nice. And if not, then I mean, not saying that like fucking I ate Panda today. I fucking love Panda, but like that's not like a romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's what it is. Like when you like, if I'm really trying to get with you, I'm probably gonna actually go to dinner with you, plan it out. Like oh maybe like we have like a 4-course meal
You're
type.
gonna
shit.
put a little more effort.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
into
effort into it if I really like you. You know what I'm saying?
That's soup, appetizer, entree, dessert.
A little
Main course,
salad.
yeah.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
super salad.
Yeah.
Appetizer.
And a little.
Some rich shit.
Yeah.
I
Some
would
Olive Garden
Unless
shit.
you go to Chili's, you know what I'm saying?
shit. Either way,
Got
like,
2 for $20.
That shit slaps.
slaps. Yeah, like it don't matter. Like anything like within those lines. You know what I'm saying? Not like, oh, I'm going to get like, which, fuck. Now we're getting the whole like pizza. Like I feel like if I got a pizza though, like pizza goes hard. Yeah, like that would be cool, right? Like that would.
Bro, that's some of the best dates, bro. You order a
Depends.
pizza,
Little
catch
pizza
a little
date.
vibe, sit down.
Yeah, like that's
You know?
a cool one. Like so, I guess it really doesn't depend how much money you spend. I guess it just really is like how you.
Yeah,
guess-
okay.
How
But
you
I
going
feel like
about
it's
it?
more time than anything. Because I mean, there's girls that just like there's a standard that you set, and it's like, yeah, I probably hit. That's it though. Like
Yeah.
so you do that.
So it's the amount of time.
I
you're
feel
willing
like
to
that'd
put
be
in.
more.
Okay, so I get. Yeah,
I feel like because
that's kind of what I said.
Because
like,
if you
the
really fuck with a
effort
person,
and
bro, like you might just want to go walk to the mailbox with them, bro, and you're happy. You know,
Yeah.
type
So-
shit. No, dead
Not
ass.
for real.
Yeah.
It's the shit I need.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, so no, I feel you. So I mean, I guess that's kind of what would you do? Like, what is your how you differentiate someone that you're just trying to see what's up with, and someone that you're trying to be in a relationship with?
More of just like, I guess, if they look a certain way, like if I would do stuff with them, then like, I don't know if that would necessarily determine if I want to date them or not. Because like, obviously with a girl you want to date, like off rip, not knowing them, like yes, you would do that too. But
Yeah.
there's also girls, it's like, yeah, I probably wouldn't want to date them. Like, they look okay enough for me to do that. Like, if that's your mindset, right?
Yeah.
But then there's also I'm gonna get canceled. It's fine. But anyways.
Let's hear it.
But anyways, I mean, I don't know, just stuff like that, or you just know, like, there's just a girl that's like, damn, like, she looks good, like, I'm gonna make sure, like, even if I just hit, like, I'm gonna make sure I do what I need to do to get a shot, an opportunity.
Okay.
So, but I mean, like, you know, walking us through, like, kind of like going out to eat with like a girl that like.
Of what, a certain standard?
No. I mean, like, the one that like you're taking out dinner or that you're dating versus like the one that you're just gonna be clapping. That's it.
Oh, see, so those situations are very, very situational and depends. Like, a lot of times, like with girls, like if you know you're gonna just do that, off rip type shit. Like, they just come over and that's what you do. You might talk to them for like 15, 20, 30, and then it's an awkward kiss unless they do it. And then it's just like, then you do it. Or sometimes you don't even kiss them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had some friends in colleges they literally said that for hookups, they didn't kiss them. And I was like, bro, how do y'all have sex? Like, what are y'all talking about? They were like, I just tell them to, like,
suck me up.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking
they
crazy.
Some divas,
yeah, I was like, that's fucking
fucking
crazy.
That's crazy.
But, nah, dude, I went to school with some dogs, bro.
It's cool.
But,
I don't judge.
yeah,
don't
but
really
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, the differentiate part, it's situational. Like, you're going to know. Like, if a girl is like just trying to do that and you're just trying to do that, y'all get to that point very quickly, especially through like a dating app or Instagram or Snap or whatever. And that's all it is. Or they give you little signs. But they might want to do that and talk to you. So they might be like, yeah, let's go do this. I'm down to do something. And kind of going off the vibe, like, you always know, like, what do you want to do after this? I don't know. Like, I'm down to hang out more. Okay, what do you want to do? And then you're like, if you bring up some suggestions, like, either go here, or maybe we can just go chill. They're like, down to go chill. You have a good shot. Normally. But.
All right, quick question.
What?
So that leads me to, like, a quick little side question.
I exposed myself.
So you said, like, they're like, hey, like, you down to chill, go do something like that. Are you taking the one night stand to the same place as you're taking the future girlfriend?
It depends. Like, there's some one night stands, like, where it turns into real long relationships. Like, there's girls, like, like one of the girls I met in college, like, we like Christina, I'll say her name. Like, we like dated. The first night I met her, like, we hung out and stuff, and then like it turned into like a 2.5 year relationship. So it's like, it kind of just depends, because you kind of just know if you vibe with them. Because like, there's a time like I messed around with girls, and then like I did not want to be around them at all. Like, that was just all it was.
Yeah. And
there's also times where it's like, damn, like I want to chill, like talk, hang out, like get to know you. So you kind of just know. I don't know, like, it's just very situational.
Gotcha.
Because even the girl could be bad, but she could just be annoying as fuck. Like, you don't want to be around you like her.
Yeah.
You know?
Feel you.
So, yeah, just keeping it real.
Yeah. Feel you. What about you, Drea? Didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but.
So,
she looking back like, how quiet is right home gonna
this
be?
is before you. Remember, I am older. No, but I mean, to differentiate like a friends with benefits to somebody who I'm actually gonna have a relationship with, it's just a matter of what do they have going on in their lives, and do I want to be a part of that?
Sometimes you just need to get that fix in.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a quick like. I'm not gonna say girls aren't whores. Girls can be whores sometimes.
Come on now.
Come on.
Yeah.
Everyone needs it. It's
know,
a natural
man.
thing.
Yeah, everyone's horny.
Yeah.
Everyone.
We know.
Like, but sometimes you just need to have that person on the back burner where it's like, hey, like
a
if I
rebound type
call you,
shit?
no. This is more so like, hey, I definitely
buddy.
broke up with a boy again. Like,
What's up?
I need something from you, and like I don't want to go to some rando, you know. But then there are those guys where it's like, no, I actually want to start a relationship with you. So it all just depends. I will say I definitely have confused the two and then just end up hurting myself.
Yeah.
So it all really just depends. It's trial and error too.
Because sometimes, like,
Some boys aren't ready to be open about like what they want. And some boys are just like, nah, I'm cool with this. but don't hit me up just randomly. Like, I always made sure to lay, like, no, we are not going to be talking outside of this part. Like, this is all we're going to do, and that's it.
Some shit they're just confused sometimes. Like, I don't even know, bro.
I try to be straightforward with
is,
people.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't think I could be in something like that.
Exactly, yeah.
To
See,
be honest.
okay, so
Too
so
emotional, attached.
so put it this way: the guy that I was with was somebody that I had previously dated. I took his virginity, and then from there, it was just more so like we grew apart, like we broke up, but it was always something that we messed around with.
Yeah.
And so it was just somebody that I already knew.
Yeah.
And so it just was more comfortable. But it was like, I know we're never going to work, so let's just do it real quick. And then, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
Don't see each other for like 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, it's
No, I
something like that.
understand.
It's not like, oh, once a week.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
My thing is, I just feel like that I wouldn't put myself in a situation to where I would go back to someone that I had history with that, I don't know, like there was history and it whatever happened, but I would move on from that. I wouldn't still have that person in my like back pocket. Just, oh, I know I could hit up so and so if I don't know. That's
I think
No, it was more so like we didn't talk for like a whole year after we broke up. And then from there, we got to know each other as friends again. And then it was just like, oh, I've already done this with you. Like,
yeah,
I,
might as well.
I don't want to go
you're
to some
comfortable.
rando and
Yeah.
do this. Like,
No,
with
yeah,
anybody
I
else.
understand.
Because I was that person. I was that girl that was like, oh, I'm going on a date with you. All right, we're not having sex.
Yes.
Like, I was quick. No, I'm not with you for that.
that's a
Like,
good question.
Yeah.
so it was just one of those things where I had my certain values. Isaiah, shut up.
Y'all are dumb as fuck, bro.
No,
But
I understand completely what you're saying.
But like, there was a point in time where like, I would hit up that guy, but then I would be like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with this chapter. And I closed it and I talked to him about it. And it was a mutual, like, all right, bet. Like,
yeah. No, I'm not judging you or anything.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying, like,
no,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
don't want it to be like, oh, no, like,
No,
he's
yeah,
in my
yeah.
back pocket. Like,
No.
homeboy is like,
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, as the guy,
Yeah.
like, if my
Oh, if
ex
a
hit
girl-
me up, I wouldn't even give her the time of the day. That's what I was trying to say. Like, I just wouldn't go
Mm-hmm.
back to. You're an ex for a reason.
You been running back like
I
once?
wouldn't, to
Really?
be honest. Like, you're an ex for a reason. I'm like a real big person into, like, you had your opportunity to be with me and you didn't. I don't know. I'm just
See, I
that's
think
just kind of my mentality. I'm not
from
gonna
what
lie to
I
you.
was like looking at it, because it was him who pretty much fucked up our relationship.
Yeah.
But I also took his virginity, so
Yeah, I mean,
at a
everything's
point where it's like
circumstantial.
that,
Yes.
all right, like it's not just because, oh, like she's just this girl. No, she
Yeah.
took something of mine.
Yeah.
And,
No, yeah, for sure.
you know, he was a very sensitive person. After that, I was like, all right, I see why most girls make that a rule.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Do not do that.
Yeah. For sure. What y'all's thoughts on
Alex.
But what? No, I like what you said.
No, you can't be doing that shit, bro.
No, just
I'll call you out. No, because you did this for like everyone.
No, with me, I don't even think that way, and that's how I'm like, yeah, I get confused on like if they wanna, yeah, what it is, and I just don't look at it like that, and yeah, if we say we sleep together, I'm gonna have some emotional attachment, you know, like ain't no fucking way, bro.
For sure.
Sorry, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a softie.
Put it on me.
No,
No, for
that's
sure.
so cute though.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
What I'll use that.
What about you, Zachary?
In your many endeavors.
Oh my god.
It's that toxic laugh.
No lie.
I don't know. I'm doing things a little differently. Like, you know, when like if I take a girl out like to eat like that, and like we're just gonna be, you know, mess around like that. It's like I might be addicted in doing this. I don't. Yeah, fuck it. But like,
Say it, bro.
yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah, fuck it. Like I don't be opening like car doors like that. I'm just like, no, like, you know, like if I'm trying to date you,
Yeah,
like
circumstantial.
yeah, like if I'm trying to date you, like yeah, I will. But like, you know, if we're just hanging out, it's like that, then nah.
Oh, so you're telling me that's the first sign of Zach actually wants to be in a relationship with you?
Oh,
or
I'm
not?
finna
I
watch
never
that.
seen him do
Oh
that.
shit! I should not have told you that.
Hey, no, it's okay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn around and oh yeah, motherfuckers gonna be staring at me like.
Be giving you that.
No, yeah, that's fine. Hey,
Grand
that's what this podcast is for.
Yeah,
right?
so
trying to learn
Damn.
about each
Actually, I
other.
just realized that out of myself. So now like.
I mean, it's okay. That's fine though.
Whatever.
You open
Fuck
micro
it.
all the time.
Really,
So-
really,
Yeah, I for
really.
sure have a question off of this. All of this.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you're ready.
Trying to think what else. I don't know. Like I've gotten older too. That like I've gotten okay with having those conversations. Like for example, I'm not gonna name any names, but like this one girl I like in San Marcos, like right before I graduated, like we were having a good time, like we were messing around like that, and then like one night, like before anything happened, I was like, hey, like I said, like I asked her, I was like, what do you want out of this? I said, not even like I'm trying to be on some like, hey, what are we kind of thing. It's more like, hey, what do you want out of this? Just so we're on the same page kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do you want out of this? She's like, oh, I don't know, like we're just having fun. I was like, all right, cool, same page. And it was funny because the next morning I wake up and literally she like has a desk in her room, right? Literally woke up, she's sitting at her desk just staring at my ass. And I'm like, this is fucking weird. Like,
You're nice.
Yeah.
Yes, nice.
No, literally, arms crossed, literally just staring at me like,
Man, you had her mad, Zach.
yeah, literally.
Zach, what were you dreaming about?
Like Zach, come on. I know you didn't mean that, right?
Yeah, it was funny though, because I'm like, I woke up the next, like after that happens, like that, I was like, okay, like I can obviously tell she's kind of mad. I was like, all right, what the fuck? So I think I got ready and like I gave her a hug. I was like, all right, bye. I just left. After that, I was like I'm not gonna have it out with you. Like this is that. Like I'm not even gonna do that. It was funny because like I think 3 days later on some toxic shit, I was like, I replied to her story. I was like, damn. I was like that's crazy. Because she's doing some kind of painting. I was like, damn, it's crazy. Like I said, that looks really good. It's like that. Like literally, yeah. Literally, I had like asked some like really specific questions. She's like, oh my god, yeah, blah blah. She goes in details. Oh yeah, that's cool. And she's like.
Hey, everybody.
She's like, hey, you wanna come over and come see these other paintings? I was like, yeah, sure.
Fucking nice,
You fucking
dude.
beat it down.
Fucking beat
Boy,
that
lay
shit
that
up,
shit
boy.
down,
The
boy.
funny thing is, I showed up and I didn't know like where we stood with everything. So literally, we're on her couch like watching like Netflix, whatever. She's sitting on this side. I'm sitting on that side. Like literally, completely. It looked like a high school dance. Like girls over here, guys over there. It was
Did she start inching? You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
started scooting.
Yeah.
She's like, no. She's more direct than that. She's like, you can come sit next to me if you want. I
That's
was like,
nice.
Dang, why couldn't she sit next to you?
Because she wanted you to put in some effort. You know what I'm saying? And you went over there. I know you did.
I mean, if you drove,
You know what I'm saying?
I got the invite. I'm not stupid.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up the couch one time.
Let's just say what her roommate don't know about her.
Oh, you're crazy.
Anyways,
I love this shit.
go ahead. What was the question?
I like how he's just fucking.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Before I go too much deeper into these stories, I'm like, nah.
That's fine. Are you more of a, or do y'all feel a certain type of way if you just like have sex fat? Like, do you? Okay, if you talk to a girl, do you need to have sex right away, or well, if she makes you wait? Sorry, if she makes you wait, like, does that bother you? Or if she has sex with you fast, does that bother you? I feel like most dudes don't care, but I feel like some dudes do care.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really care either way. Like, like I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's a difference of like, oh, like this girl's just trying to see what's up with everybody. But if she just like fucks with you and like she's all over,
she's always hanging out with you. Then.
yeah, and she's all over like you or whatever, then like, oh, that's straight. Like, and like she's not like that with like anybody else, and you kind of tell, then that's straight. But if she's like with that with everybody, then that's when it's kind of like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, you
Have
know
y'all
what I'm
been in
saying?
situations where girls, you'll talk to them for a week and then like they'll ask you what they want and y'all have done stuff and then, or if y'all talked and then you like give them a real answer and then like maybe a day or two later or a week later, maybe it's just me, and they're with like they're with someone else in a whole ass relationship and they're saying how happy they are and stuff. Have y'all been in situations like that? I just want to know.
No.
I'm like, bro,
Zachariah.
like you're
Okay,
like
actually,
you don't like this dude, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I've never been in that situation. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, this can get kind of an interesting graphic story.
Graphic. What graphic?
Oh
Rated R?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Zach.
So okay.
Yeah.
And-
Oh,
The
shit.
funny thing is
Zach-
that it
Zach's a
happened this
gangster.
time last year, like during the whole snow apocalypse.
Ah,
That
so-
was last year.
Yeah. So
was it CJ?
Nah, I was not lucky. No, I'm just kidding. So I don't know. It was like it was weird because this girl I used to work with, like I hadn't talked to in a while. Like she started like messaging me randomly. Wow.
ASMR.
Yeah. She hit me up out of nowhere and like we were talking like that, and then basically, long story short, she said I could sell her out if I took her out to dinner.
Whoa.
Oh,
Literally.
You're
verbatim.
fucking nice,
literally.
dude. What the
Verbatim.
fuck?
She said she's like we could do stuff, but she's like I just want to go out to dinner and dress up nice. That's literally
So
it.
where'd you take her?
I didn't. I said no.
Why?
'Cause I don't know.
Is it because
what-
she didn't respect
No.
herself enough?
No, it wasn't any of that. It's because I knew this girl and like, to be honest, she was kind of a bitch. Like, yeah, like
Personality.
That's fine.
so, bro, like,
fine.
yeah, just because I'm clapping doesn't mean like like I at least gotta talk to you somewhat. Like,
Really? So
Yeah.
you're not okay with like I'm not saying clapping, but like you're not okay with just like dealing with someone and then hitting them for like a day or whatever the case may be.
At the end of the
I mean,
day,
I'm okay with that, but like, I'm just saying this girl, like, I knew this girl and she was a bitch.
Ah.
So yeah, that's what I was like. I had a feeling it wasn't
To
just gonna
you
be
or
one
to other
time.
people?
Huh?
A bitch to you or to other people?
All across, yeah, across the board. So that's what I was like, no. So like, I think I like literally like I like didn't reply for that.
So that sounds like that free meal thing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she would like
Yeah, so I was like,
or putting
nah.
that pussy on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, to pay for the meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah,
That sounded like that.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
it sounds
So that happened, and then it's funny because going back to what we're talking about, as I said no, and then it was weird because I think like a month later or 2 months later she was engaged,
What the fuck?
and I was like,
Oh, that's hilarious.
I work in random ways because I'm like, literally after I stopped dating a girl, like or we stopped messing around, like literally they either get in a relationship or they get like married or like it's just funny.
You could have hit and then been toxic and never mind.
This wasn't one of those girls that I was willing to like, oh yeah, fuck it, like no, this is like.
Could have been ruining marriages. Zach.
Alrighty.
Your wife just got.
No, I don't.
watch your wives.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Shout out to those wives in LT. Sheesh.
I feel like you have a story there.
I do. So, do you guys use dating apps at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here and there.
I'm on
What-
Tinder,
what,
Bumble.
what have you used?
eHarmony.
I've been on Tinder, Bubble, but like I haven't actually like really used it. I just,
Okay.
kind of peruse it.
eHarmony.
Yeah,
Farmers
you
only.
don't need it though, right?
You feel me?
Christian Mingle.
Farmers only.
Farmers only.
That's
There's
you?
like a.
Christian Mingle.
There's like a.
Mingle.
What's the black one called? Black people
People
meet.
Meet?
Yeah.
That's what Zach does. You know,
Shit.
hey,
Oh, now tell me that with a sister.
Hey, Meg the Stallion, Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but the reason I get into that is because I wanted to kind of break down what my thoughts are on those apps.
Yeah, go for
and to be honest, I tell everyone who uses Tinder is trash as fuck.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of like. I'm not gonna say that. I won't get canceled. But there's a lot of some stuff you don't want to swipe on for our taste.
Yeah.
And like it's a lot of fake accounts.
Yeah.
And Tinder's more like used of like you're just trying to fuck. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. For sure.
Then you try and grow your accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bumble, same thing. Trying to grow your accounts, but Bumble has like pretty like fine, like really. I would say Bumble has the best looking girls by far, but the problem with Bumble is the girl has to message you first.
Say less.
So it's a pro and con.
Say
Because if they match with you and then message you, then you know like they think you're cute
Yeah.
or like they want to at least get to know you, whatever the case would be. So
Yeah.
you have a good chance of maybe getting with them, or girls just do it because that's what the app says.
Yeah.
But my advice for all my single men and women out there is Hinge. Hinge is like a breakdown of everything. It has like all the pictures, it has like prompts of like stuff they like to do, voice recording. you can really generalize the age. It has like their.
You got a referral code or anything?
Nah, I'm not no Hinge employee.
Hey, Hinge sponsor us.
Might
You know
as
what I'm
well
saying?
be. Nah,
Yeah, you did.
but like you know, they got like, you know, birthdays, like your date of birth. It goes all the way to like if they smoke or not, drink or not, want to have kids, like what religion they are, political. You can like filter it that much.
Yeah.
So it's super dope. And then you get 5 or 7 likes a day. But every time you like a girl, it notifies them no matter what. So then they'll see it. So like if a girl likes you, you will see it. Like it'll just pop up, so and so liked you off rip. Like it's not Tinder where you both have to swipe or Bumble where you both have to swipe. That's why I say Hinge is the best, because like you don't get as many opportunities, but like most of the time when you like you're gonna get a shot because it's gonna notify the person regardless if you swipe right.
Algorithm.
Okay. I see.
So if y'all like ever want to dabble, you know. It's there.
Yeah, I lucky didn't even know about Hinge before you told me about it. To be honest,
I didn't know about it either until like maybe last year. It's like more of the like adult, like it's
adult,
like our
more
age. It's
serious.
like more like
More
more,
mature.
serious. It's not.
Yeah.
People get on Tinder and Bumble for shits and giggles.
Oh, for
Hinge
sure.
is like for real, like people that actually want to try and date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I had another question before we wrap up the podcast. You know, it's kind of been a little long one. As you can see, Drea's not here anymore. The boy Alex here. Welcome, Alex. How's it going?
Mic check.
You know what I'm saying? A little producer action, and he's been doing behind the scenes. But so yeah, we're pretty far into the podcast now. But I just had like another question that, you know, feel like we just been getting questions the more we talk. So this could essentially be a fucking endless podcast. But I feel like this is a good ending point. And my question for y'all is, what do you do in a circumstance where a girl, or you like the girl more than the girl likes you, or vice versa, with a girl likes you more than you like her? What do y'all do in those like type of circumstances? Like, what is the y'all's mentality and stuff like that? Like, what is the, are you gonna, like, all right, if a girl likes you, or if you like a girl more than a girl likes you, are you still gonna try? No.
Damn.
No.
No reason why?
Yeah, what's the point?
I don't know.
Like, we keep trying?
You could like her. Yeah.
Yeah, I could, but
I mean,
She could be the one. You know?
she might just. I don't know. I feel like there's other underlying circumstances sometimes that could prevent it.
yeah, you know, I'm just saying this, but shit, I probably should.
I mean, it just depends. I'll let y'all go, but I think it depends on that. Like, I'm not gonna. If I really like you, like I'm gonna try a little bit.
Yeah.
Even if you don't fuck with me off rip like
true,
that.
True.
If I really like you.
So I guess in that circumstance, when are you at a point where, okay, like, I'm
giving
done
up?
trying,
It just
or
depends.
I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be the one to try to make this relationship work if you're not gonna work it out with me.
So are we dating this person or getting to know them, or both?
You're trying to date this person.
Okay, so if I'm like trying to get to know them and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I'm going the extra mile, I'm texting them a couple more times a day than they text me to continue the conversation going, or like we hang out and stuff, and then like, or she like always makes an excuse, then like I'm not gonna try, because like you're not giving me any reason to, regardless if I do like you or like damn I want to fuck with you, you're not giving me a reason to continue that.
Yeah.
But if it becomes a point where like I'm doing that and you fuck me, but it's mixed signals, that's what makes it hard and confusing. I mean, I'm in that situation currently.
Yeah.
So it's like
you know,
it's just, it's hard, you know.
Yeah. No, I understand.
So.
For sure. What are your thoughts about that, Zachary? If you liked a girl more than a girl liked you, how would you go about that? Are you still gonna try to press the issue? Like, are you gonna try to like show her like such a good guy you are and see what she's missing out on, or when is it the point where you stop trying to prove yourself and realize that, oh, it's just her loss?
I don't want to say depends on like both those questions, but I mean, in my opinion, it depends. But honestly, I was gonna at first say like no, like I like immediately stop trying, like it's like that. But then I realized, I thought about it. Like I realized that like technically, I would have not been in like a relationship with someone back in like freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Because like I think I slid in the DMs before.
Yeah.
And basically, long story short, she said no chance. So, but the funny thing is, we ended up dating like months later.
Because you're
So,
nice.
I mean, I was like, at first I was gonna say, yeah, no way,
Hypnotized
there's
him,
not a
yeah.
chance. But I think it just kind of depends on the context of everything, like Cam was saying.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it comes to the point that, like, you know, hey, like, you'll notice like that, but like if you're trying to like schedule stuff and they're just like, oh no, I'm busy, it's like that, then it's like, all right, like my rule, and I've come to learn this is just my opinion. If you try to make plans and they're like no, or like they're like, hey, like I'm busy, it's like that, and they don't try to reschedule, that's when you know it's like, hey, like, you know, they're not feeling this.
Or okay, I'll let you know.
Yes.
And then they never let you know.
Yeah. See, I'll let you know is like a really tricky one to navigate, because it's like, hey, like they might be like the small percentage of people that's actually like, hey, like I'll actually let you know, because the majority of people are gonna say it's gonna be like, I'll let you know.
But what if they like? Do you follow up? Because sometimes I do. Like they'll be like, okay, I'll let you know. It depends on the situation, and I'll follow up, and then they'll like respond and like be like, oh yeah, I'm actually like finishing something up. Like they'll actually get lost in what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or do you not follow up because you expect them to, if they want to hang out with you, they'll remember and hit you up?
I feel like me personally, I follow up with someone that I actually like.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
if I really like you,
Then
that's what
I'll
I'm saying.
probably-
I'm gonna try a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm gonna try. Like I'm gonna try to put effort, because like, you know, it's something that, you know, we've talked about like personally and shit. It's like that's a thing that like I really don't do. I don't really like put myself out there. So like that's something I'm starting to get better with, and like with people that I actually like am trying to see what's up with, I like try to like put a little more effort, like not crazy amount, just because like obviously like I gotta get used to doing it, because it's something that like it's hard for me to do. Like I'm not just gonna like put myself out there like that. I'm, like I said, like we said earlier, like I'm kind of like a private person. Like I'm to myself. So for me to like express emotions to someone, it means that I really care about them. So like I just don't do that willy-nilly to everybody. So when I do like do that to people, it's like it means a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like
absolutely.
that when like if I really do care about you, or if I am really trying to like build a relationship, then I'll definitely hit them. Like I'll be the one to be like, hey, so what are you doing? But if I don't really care, then it's gonna be like, oh, if they wanted to hang out with me, they'll hit me up, and if they don't, then it's fine. Like either way, like you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of where I see with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll follow up for the most part, but I like CJ said, like if I'm not really fucking with you, then it's kind of like I'm gonna ask you once, and then if it's yes or no, then. But I mean, another problem is too is like I used to be good about like keeping in contact and make sure like replying to people and stuff like that and all this other stuff when I was younger. But now as I'm getting older, like I'm getting forgetful and all this other shit. So like, and it's even bad because I've like noticed it with y'all too. Is like I've like done it's not even like like nothing personally against y'all at all, obviously. But it's like y'all send me a message and I'll open it and all of a sudden like something will happen and I'm like, oh shit, and then all of a sudden I'm like I'll think about like 3 hours and I'm like, oh fuck, because I meant to reply. So it's like hey, like, you know, are you doing this, blah blah, and it's like I'll open it, I'm like I'm in the middle of typing and something happens and I'm like, oh shit, like I forgot to reply.
That's kind of what I thought about too today at work. Like I texted them asking for the email addresses, because what I'm gonna start doing, and if like I'll probably ask for y'all's, is I'm just gonna put us all on a Google Calendar and just start putting everything on there. And it's like as bad as like that sounds so structurally with work and stuff, is it so much better than like scrolling through text.
Yeah.
Like we want to actually plan something. Like hey, let's go
needs
here
to
this
be,
day.
yeah.
Like we can just put it on there and then like everyone will see it.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know. I just think it'll be like helpful.
Yeah, it helps to get everyone organized.
Just so we can like know something's coming up.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So Alex, was there
like-
anything you wanted to say on that topic, or kind of disagreed with this? You know, was there anything you wanted to add?
Do you follow up?
Yeah, I would.
Like if a girl was like,
I'm saying
oh, hey, let's hang out, but she didn't hit you up, like, let's hang out tomorrow at 5, and it's like 4, and she hasn't said anything. Are you?
Oh, I'm not saying anything at that point.
Even if you fuck with them?
Oh, if I,
yeah, like I said, if I fuck with her, I'm definitely gonna
yeah,
hit
I
her
guess
back
I
up.
would.
No,
For sure.
Yeah, bro. There's even instances where you'll hit a girl. You'll be
Afterwards,
You'll be
like-
persistent with a girl. Like they won't really fuck with you for a little bit, and like you're still persistent, and they fuck with you, and then like they actually fuck with you. You know, so it's like it just varies.
Yeah.
On, like how much you like them or how much you want to get to know them.
Yeah.
I think you gotta like like them though at first, because
Yeah.
I mean, there's been situations where I've liked the girl way more than like she's liked me, or we're shut it back, and like I still like will, even though as much as like she'll make me mad or like sad, I'll still like do stuff for her because I want to still like give that opportunity or chance, you know. So it's like I've been in those situations.
Yeah.
But it comes to the point to where then you're like kind of just hurting yourself if it never goes.
Oh, it
anywhere.
does.
Yeah.
It does. You definitely got to learn.
That shit hurts, bro.
It's one of those situations where I think like you keep doing that. I think it's better for them to ultimately cut it off and like hurt you, like for real, like get with someone else or whatever. Because then that puts it in your mind. It's like, all right, I got to move on. I can't be trying to chase this because now she's forcing me because she's with someone else or something like that. That's how it is for me at least.
So quick quantifiable question.
Oh, shit, big old rich word.
Yeah, I couldn't even say it at first.
That shit fucking
Is that even a
charged me
word?
$8.
College, huh?
Like going along with like asking like follow ups like that. Like, say a girl like flakes, how many like times is she flaking before you're just like nah?
It depends, bro. Like I can't like if you're gonna just tell me you can't come the day of or whatever. The day of is a little annoying. A day before is annoying if I planned it. But like, bro, if it's like we're talking, get up to the event or whatever, and then like they just go ghost, bro. Like maybe 3-4 hours before the event, they just disappear off the face of the map. Then they text you, "Oh, I fell asleep," or "So I got so busy with my family." Like, bro, like no, you fucking didn't.
No.
Like just be honest and just tell me you don't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, shit.
I
like,
hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, I was say like, y'all know how I am.
I'm like, bro,
I-
don't fucking lie to me.
I'd rather have literally someone tell me that, oh, sorry, I don't want to come hang out with you, opposed to you bullshitting and saying that.
Get my hopes up and
Yeah,
shit.
like don't get my hopes up. Like if you don't want to hang out with me, tell me. Like I don't care. Like, and I feel like that's what like people just like. Some people like it's not a bad thing, but like some people like are like, oh, like I don't want to tell them because they're gonna feel bad. But like, bro, like you lying to them is probably as bad as you just like.
And you're not going to.
Yeah,
I'm like
just like tell them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you don't want to hang out with them, tell them, because if you get their hopes up and like make it seem like you really want to hang out with them, and then when the time comes, like you just
All these
flake.
messages, thanks for the invite.
Yeah,
all
like
that
it's like, bro,
bullshit,
like I don't know, like that shit is it's just weird to me. Like people just need to like tell me how you really feel about shit.
Maybe
to
they're
be
shy.
honest. Yeah. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they got going on, but yeah, I don't know. That's something that like I'm just like, just tell me. Like if you don't want to hang out with me, let me know. Like don't lie to me. Don't make it seem like you want to hang out with me just to make me feel good. Like that's really like making me feel worse, to be honest, because the fact that like you would like literally just say something to someone and you not even mean it. Like just
Are you
let me.
afraid of rejection?
no.
Kinda.
Really?
Kinda.
Okay.
Like it's not like something I'm like thinking like fuck, like if I go to this girl, she's gonna like fucking blow me off and shit. But like it's definitely something I think about. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's not something that I'm like worried about.
I feel like I'm very strategic. Like I have a lot of friends that are like y'all been out a couple times with some of my boys from Houston. Like they will just go up to whoever.
Yeah.
And like I've never been like that because it's not my personality.
Yeah.
And that like stems the most rejection. But like for me, like sometimes like they will like pull and like do that.
Hey,
But for
hold
me,
up. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good.
Isaiah just said they got in a bad accident.
Are you for real?
Yeah, he just texted us.
Sure. He texted y'all. Well, we can end it.
Yeah, send it real quick.
All right. Thank you everybody for listening to the podcast. This was a long one. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone that celebrated it. We might have shitted on it in this episode, but it's cool. It's a cool holiday. Show everyone that you love each other. It's all fine and dandy. Thank you, Cam, Alex, Zach, Andrea, Zay, for coming on the podcast, showing your insight. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to like us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Rate us a 5-star to get up to the algorithm. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Monday.
Peace. Gang shit.